let's have this discussion. I salute you wherever you are. You see, have you seen now that the PDP people are now telling the PDP people are now telling what is his name Atiku to allow PDP to breathe. I told you before, and always listen to my conversation. I say very soon the PD people will the PD people will kick out Atiku. The Atiku will no longer be relevant in PDP, and if not because of people like Wike and the G5 governors, by now they will be nothing like PDP. We still need the opposition party to be there, but as it stands now, all of them have discovered that what's his name? All of them have discovered that Atiku is of no use to the PDP. The reason why they allow him to be making noise is because they want to eat his money. They wanted to eat Atiku's money. The same thing with Peter Obi. And just like what our noble leader, elder, have said, what's his name again? That son, that man, you know the man now. He told us already. he told us he told us already that during election period that is when lawyers they have something to eat. So you see all those skits and propaganda they were playing. The lawyers they know what they did. They needed to do it. They needed to put the stunt so that they will eat Obi money, so that they will eat not just Obi money, so that they will eat everybody money. They will eat Atiku's money. They eat Atiku's money well. They eat Obi. Obi no get money, but nine brothers nine they contribute am. So they use opportunity to siphon the money. Simple. That is what it is. So the PD people are now. You will see how what is going to happen very soon. They will drive out Atiku because Atiku have no political value as it stands now. You understand me? Atiku have no political value as it stands now. That is why Atiku is now begging other political parties to come and join with him to form the opposition to be able to defeat President Tinubu and his party, APC. Because just like I told you before, in the next 4 years, my brother, there will be no political opposition. There will be no political party in opposition that can be able to defeat APC or President Tinubu government. Because in the next 4 years, President Tinubu government is going to fix Nigeria. Understand me? By that time, most things will be fixed. The foundation will be laid. Nigerians will see the vision of this administration. Are you getting me now? So that is why Atiku is shouting now. You understand me? Atiku is shouting. So whenever I say something, pay attention to my conversation. Atiku is shouting now because he can understand what is going to happen. All of them they're already planning for 2027 because they try to weaken President Tinubu administration with false certificate propaganda, with so many propaganda because they were looking at 2027 because they know that if President Tinubu succeed now in this first term, there is nobody that can defeat him. So they wanted to do everything. But as it stands now, as I'm talking to you now, from next week, all this nonsense is dead. You understand me? From next week, all this nonsense is dead. You see Ajero. Ajero is calling for whether they start strike or they don't start strike. We don't need Ajero. We don't need Nigeria Labour Congress. That is the truth. That is what President Tinubu is trying to show them. I get it now. President Tinubu is trying to see people that understand the vision of this government. And I love what the Imo State people are doing and others. They refuse to join Ajero in his NLC strike or whatever. Because just like I made a video, I said this NLC have never given us anything before from my lifetime since I was giving birth to. Please, is there anybody that know what Nigerian Labour Congress have contributed to the success of this country? It is always leaders upon leaders who come to protest, to either call for protest or call for strike because of their own personal interests. And just like Ajero really exposed everything that is going on in Nigeria. And that is both in this union, Nigeria Labour Congress, and in the political system as well, both as politicians and senators and governors. Today in Nigeria, most governors are warrant governors. I once did a video some time ago. Most governors are warrant governors. That is why we have been saying that the country today is in this jeopardy because of the governors. They have refused to do their own part. The governors fail to do their own part, and most of the states are suffering. People are running away. People are shouting hunger, this and that. But that is by the way. Go and get a job. Stop shouting hunger. The federal, no government has ever feed anybody. Even if any government give you money, they will use another hand to collect it. There's no money that the government will give you that will be enough. Go and develop your skill. Go and get a skill. Go and get education, self-development. That is what you need. All these graduates in Nigeria, they say they are graduates. What? Check now. I was trying to explain something today. Look, we saw one guy. I'll call him a guy because he said he graduated 13 years ago. As he graduated, he said for 13 years he couldn't find a job. That means he must be a poor student, number one. And then he couldn't find a job. And now, because he couldn't find a job, he started burning his certificate. That is stupidity. And some people are hailing him. Some people are now saying, oh, look at what President Tinubu have done. Those are stupid people. We don't need such people in Nigeria. In fact, those people will continue to be poor and remain the way they are. Their own destiny is complaint. You understand me? Because in the same Nigeria, we know people that are succeeding. They set up system, they set up business, they do something tangible, they find a niche, they find something to contribute to the society, and they are able to succeed. I get it now. So I'm just trying to tell you, we are not here to entice anybody. Some people are sharing videos of some women or some people saying, oh, Tinubu, we voted for you. Now things are hard for us. You are stupid. It has nothing to do with Tinubu. You don't know what to say. Their political opponents are trying to use you. And if you do anything, we crush you down. You understand me? The challenges of the food or anything is everywhere all over the world. You understand me? So you don't have anything to say. But that is by the way. I get me now. So everybody can see that Atiku failed. What they call it, Obi failed in all the attempts. I want you to pay attention because Atiku is very experienced in these politics things. You understand me? So that is why Atiku is now calling on other political parties to come and form opposition so that they can fight President Tinubu in 2027. That is what it's about. My conversation tonight is for you to understand that if you are following any politician, if you are following all these bunch of criminals, politicians in Nigeria, you are doing yourself. Because what they are doing is for their own personal interest. Atiku is fighting to be president for his own personal interest. He's not doing it because he wants Nigeria to be better. You understand me? Because you don't need to be you don't need to be a president to make Nigeria better. You get the point now? Obi is fighting for his own personal interest. You don't need to be a president to make Nigeria better. Obi is a billionaire. We saw a video of Obi going to somewhere in Edo State and was deceiving the people in Edo State because so many people want to be deceived. In Nigeria today, when you say the truth, people don't like you, people don't want to, there's no problem. People want all this drama, they know how to use Nigeria to do drama. Before, all these emotional things is what Nigerians like. When they were shouting, justice for Mohbad, justice for Mohbad. Has Mohbad gotten justice? I ask you a question. But everybody, they were emotional because that is what is trending. They do it. Celebrities, they use it. They cash out. Everybody, trending. That is what is trending. You will never see youth in Nigeria sit down and think of something tangible to build their society. There's a lot of challenges. There's a lot of opportunities in that country right now. We have electricity challenges, which means we are supposed to be having startup companies, springs of companies generating electricity. Companies that are going to be assisting power generation and all that. You are not seeing Nigerians. All of them are on social media talking rubbish. That's nonsense. They will come to my inbox and say, "Oh, Nsima, why are you supporting this government? Things are hard." I say things will be hard for you because you're a criminal. You understand me? Because I noticed that all the people shouting rubbish are a bunch of criminals, especially from the southeast. And when I say they don't like it, who cares about you? You understand me? I don't care about you because I know the truth. I get me now. We saw there's this new thing that is trending now. One guy, people are hailing him. In fact, Obi was in that gathering when the guy was performing his art, and they were clapping for him. That is the kind of thing Nigerians are so emotional about. Any small thing that is so emotional, you will see them there. Oh, we are suffering. You will see them share it. They talk about it. They talk nonsense. You will never see them contribute anything to the success of the country. Somebody say, so my brother, what is your point? My point is very simple. That is my conversation. Look at my title. Go and get a skill. Simple. Stop making noise in Nigeria. You will continue making noise. There's nothing that will work for you. Go and ask people that made it. Today, people that you are shouting, they did something. They find something to do and they made it. So go and get something to do. The government cannot give you food. You understand me? The government can never give you food. Now government born you, get out. The government cannot give you food. You understand me? Go and get a skill. Go and better yourself. Self-development, focus, get some skills, start up a business, start up a company, do something tangible. And that is why today I was talking about Nigeria educational system. You know, every time Nigeria will always copy. I see some women, they copy things. Nigerians always copy things. You understand me? Our education system, we copy it. We copy without adding any relevant. Our educational system is not arranged or planned towards the country development and economic, development and progress. Because in Nigeria, why will you go to 4 years, 5 years, and say you'll be a graduate when you finish? You are looking for a job. That is not the kind of education we need in Nigeria. So today I was already trying to bring this suggestion. We have Minister of Education and so many other ministers, so many strategic leadership and appointments in this administration. Let us solve the problem of Nigeria once and for all. The basic foundation of the problem of Nigeria is education, patriotism, change of mindset, which is not there. Because that is what is going to drive leaders of tomorrow, even the politicians and everybody. Education, the foundation. But what kind of education do we need? It's not an education where people go to school, get certificate, and they're looking for a job. No, we need to change our curriculum to suit our situation. An education system that will give people jobs, create opportunities, create jobs, entrepreneurship, encourage startup businesses, innovations, and that. That's the kind of thing that we need in Nigeria, in Africa as a whole. You understand me? In Africa as a whole, that's the kind of education that we need. Apart from that, forget it. If you go to school and come back, nothing. What did you read in school? What can you do? What can you apply? That is why people come out and say there is no job. Every year we keep on bringing different graduates, and then there is no job. What's this guy's name? Somebody's already abusing me. It's the abuse for me that always gets me so happy. When I say something, I look at the comment section and I see the people abusing me. Most of them, they are from the southeast. They are the Biafra criminals, the bingos that have failed, and articles that have failed. You understand me? These are failures, bunch of failures. They want me to be part. I cannot follow a bunch of failures, man. I'm not in your league. I'm not in your category. You understand me? So I'm just telling you. So I look at their comments, the kind of things they say. All of them are just abusing me, saying all kinds of things. It's so funny, and I'll just be reading some of the comments and laughing. That if you abuse me now and say all kinds of things, will it change your situation? If you abuse me or say all kinds of things, if you have not eaten, will you give you food on your table? You find out that you are just deceiving yourself, man. You understand me? You are just deceiving yourself. Dom Jerry must say, Oga, go rest. You no get point. Abi, you want cash out? No sense in what you are saying. For long, I have seen you. Let me read it very, very well. So this is the kind of things that we are talking about, and I so much enjoy the conversation. Are you getting me now? This is Dom Jeremiah. This is another Biafra from the southeast. They are a bunch of criminals. Most of them, bunch of criminals. He's saying, Dom Jeremiah, he said, Oga, rest. You no get point. Abi, you want cash out? No sense in what you are saying. For long, I have seen you as a thief. You have been defending the criminal. You understand me? No problem. You watch out. You understand me? Is it Obi that I should defend? Who should I defend for you? You understand me? Who should I support for you? Did I not support your brother, Nnamdi Kanu, who turned out to be one of the people that have terrorized the whole of the Southeast? You see, that is why I'm in a better position to say what I'm saying. You can't say anything like that about the Akwa Ibom people. You can't say it. You understand me? Because I was there. I supported Nnamdi Kanu, right? He turned out to be a terrorist organization terrorizing the whole of the Southeast. So what are you telling me? So I did not support you and you failed. Finish. Simple as that. It means you need me for you to be able to fail. You understand me? You understand me? You need me for you to succeed. You can't get Biafra without me. That is what they are trying to show. You can't get it. You can't become president of Nigeria without me. It's simple. So I won't support you. Go and get support for yourself. You understand me? I support who I choose, and I've been doing it, and everybody I've supported has been winning. You understand me? So let me look at some of the comments, because this is what is freaking me out, because there's a lot of conversation. You understand me? Now they say Ajero says strike. What has he achieved with the strike? Has he given him job? Has he given food on the table? Look at students now. There is no school. His own children, are they in Nigeria? Ajero children, are they in Nigeria? Are they in the university? Who are the people suffering? That's why I'm telling you that these politicians are just people working for their own personal interest. You understand me? Ajero calling on strike, and some schools they say, oh, they want to start strike. So who are the people that is going to suffer? It is the people, the students, the young generation. And then you will give birth to another generation that will become novice and stupid, unemployable, without skills. That is the truth. That is why I'm talking about education for this government to fix it. This government needs to fix these things. You understand me? We don't need Ajero. Ajero has not contributed anything to the government. Nigeria Labour Congress, we don't need them. They have done nothing. I cited example of Aba for many years, Abia State. Go and look at the story. Abia State is one of the dirtiest states, worst state in Nigeria. There's nothing. You have never seen the presence of Nigeria Labour Congress there. Have you ever seen in Abia State? Have you ever heard that the Nigerian Labour Congress hold the governors in the southeast or in Abia State accountable and ask them to do what? You have never heard. Ajero is only a political juggernaut, or what do they call them? Political nonsense manipulators, and it's for your own personal interest. Ajero an Igbo man too. The last time the Labour Congress, it was an Igbo man, Chris Ngige. Students were on strike. They don't care. Their own students, they are not their own children. They are not in Nigeria. Who cares? When you look at the atrocities committed in this country, you will find out that it's from the tribe and the region where they are complaining the most. That is the truth. If there's nobody want to say, me, I always tell you the truth. Me, I don't waste my time in all this conversation. Emefiele from the same region who have failed this country. Emefiele caused the problem that we are seeing today. Emefiele, most of you don't know the depth of the issues that Emefiele caused. Nigeria is bankrupt for a very long time because APC under Buhari and the president don't want to say anything. You understand? They don't want to talk about APC because APC, Buhari, APC, so they don't want to expose APC because Nigeria has been bankrupt. Emefiele lied that Nigerian Federal Reserve is also amount of money. They discovered he took a foreign company to confirm, a foreign body, organization to confirm to Nigerians that no, Nigerian Foreign Reserve is not that amount. Can't you see where we are heading to? It is the politicians that is doing it. Now, somebody said something here. Ebuka Francis said, never Nigeria cannot survive this inflation. It's because of people because the federal government leave you people now, especially from the southeast, to terrorize the whole of the country. It's simple. You terrorize the whole of the country, and even abroad, you also terrorize Nigeria. You also spoil the name of the Nigeria. It's because the federal government is leaving it. So that is why. So, and I'm telling you the truth. And for us, we are not happy about it. That's why when you hear Asari Dokubo is so angry because we cannot allow this thing to happen. But you see, we need a government that is going to say enough is enough and fix these issues. Are you getting me now? So that is why you are making noise. Do you know why? The reason why Obingos and Obingo, because they have their brother Ajiro, an Igbo man from the southeast, as the chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress. So they thought they can use all these parastatals to destroy the government. That is what they feel. They use Chimamanda in the US to write to different organizations. They use their brothers and sisters in different positions to see how they can cripple the economy, how they can spoil the country. That is what is going on. We understand that. We understand that. I'm telling you the reality. So I don't have time for this nonsense. It is only if this government allow the criminals, especially from the southeast, to fall this country. That is when they will succeed. Because the handwriting is very, very clear. And I love what the Lagos state government is doing to fix Lagos. Burn down the houses or bring down the houses, fix the gutter, make every way to work. All these roadside businesses and traders, don't need them. Fix the country, fix the place, because these are the same people who are complaining every time, who are the same people they will turn back and talk rubbish against the country. What is this one? Ebuka Francis, I just laugh at your useless followers. Typing well done that you are doing well. This is Ebuka Francis. From the name you know, he's a criminal from the southeast. This is the man. He said I should support Obi, but they are forgetting that I supported Nnamdi Kanu. In fact, there's a video that they are sharing now, trending. What I said some time ago, which I don't deny what I said. What I said is very, very correct up to today. You understand me? And they are sharing it among themselves. Look at when Nsima said that Akwa Ibom is Biafra, this and that. You guys are a bunch of criminals. I was there. I support, just like today, as I'm talking to you, I come out and say the things with the whole of my heart, believing that this is what we can do. But you people will go behind and be doing your criminality. You understand me? I'm telling you, see, if you don't understand this, you forget it. I said these people, in the name of Biafra, Obingos criminals from the southeast, the government of Nigeria allow them to terrorize Nigeria, and at the same time, when they go abroad, do businesses, they also spoil the name of Nigeria. And these are the same people who at the same time still stand to condemn Nigeria and say, oh, Nigeria will not work, Nigeria can never work. Nigeria is the way it is because the federal government allow it to be. It's simple. It's because the leaders allow it to be the way it is. Anytime we have leaders that will stand up and do the right thing, man, all these criminals will never exist. You understand me? All these criminals will never exist. All this propaganda will never exist. Any day we have government that want to fix the country, it will disappear in a twinkle of an eye. You understand me? So that is the truth. This one is Ijunus Unwachuku say, stop insulting the Igbos. Your days are numbered. Somebody who knows you said you are a gay. This is Ijunus Unwachuku. Can you hear that one? He said, my days are numbered. We know you people for terrorizing people, kidnapping people, killing people, threatening people. We know you people. So it is people that don't know you people. Look at you. Okoriko say, my brother, you have just said the bitter truth. They are terrorizing the whole country with useless propaganda. Okay, that is by the way. Go and ask people that have met me now. I'm just making noise. Ebuka Francis say, end Nigeria now to save lives. This one say, who are you? Oladele Alabi say, you are just a fortunate guy. Nigerians are suffering, even the working class. Nigerians are suffering, even the working class. What does that mean? That is stupid conversation. What do you mean Nigerians are suffering? And so, suffering is everywhere. Sufferings are everywhere. Suffering is everywhere. Do you want to hear stories of people suffering? What are you talking about? You say Nigerians are suffering. Who are the Nigerians suffering? Tell us. Go and get a job. Go and get a job. Go and get a skill. If there's no job, you create a job. That's the way to do it. You will suffer more. Don't make noise, man. If there's anybody feeding you with milk, that is, yeah, they're just giving you false hope. Just like all these pastors and bishops, they'll be giving you false hope. We are telling you the truth. Adebayo Majid say, Oga, this government is not government. In fact, Tinubu is wicked man. No problem. No, which government have you ever acknowledged? Tell me the government that you appreciated before. When what's his name? When Goodluck Jonathan was there, what did you say you have a government? You never say you have a government. Tell me the government that you appreciated was a government for you. Bunch of criminals from the southeast in the name of Biafra Ubingos. Come on, talk rubbish. Now person we don't know you. Understand me? Now I'm gonna look at you. You understand me? So at the end of the day, Ajero, an Igbo man from the southeast, decided to want to crumble the economy of the country in the name of Nigeria Labour Congress. And at the same time, their brothers are everywhere. Say, oh, Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not. How will Nigeria work when people like Ajero, an Igbo man from the southeast, say they should be shut down the economy or want to shut down the economy, strike everything? No idea, no progress. How will the country work? At the same time, you are saying the country work. Come on, get out. Grace Nkike, who was a minister as well, Minister of Labor. The same thing. Students were on strike. Why? Their own personal interest. Talking nonsense, man. Which of the look at, for example, now we stay in the UK. Do you know how many times they have gone on strike? Many, even as I'm talking to you, they are still on strike. There are some people in the railway system, you know, they are still on strike. They are still asking for maybe increase of their everywhere. And in your own, you're talking rubbish. Come on, get out of here. Now, people where they sympathize with criminals, and they cause I salute you, Hannah. Hannah say, Akparawa Sima, how are you doing? You can see me now. I'm making progress. Samuel Chuku de Belu say, please, action should be taken in Nigeria, period. Mr. Nsima, anyone against our president is against our God, period. Thank you very much, Samuel. I see you. No one is suffering in Nigeria. Nigeria is the best place to be at this period. God bless you, Mr. Nsima. God bless you. I love Nigeria. Nigeria is in the track now by God and our president, Bola Ahmed Tinubu. We are already seeing the vision. You understand me? You lack vision to understand the direction in which the country is going. You only lack vision. Simple. You understand me? You only lack vision. Come on, get out of my page. I've told you people, I'm not here to entice criminals from the southeast. I've told you people, or Biafra, or Bingos people, or all this. Go and get out. Look at your brother deceive you and say Biafra is coming. He said no, there will be no election in the southeast. All those nonsense. Come on, get out. People don't have sense. You are coming to my inbox to talk rubbish. Who have sense? Come on. I told you people, you don't have sense, man. Go and get out. Go and get a skill and stop complaining. When we see you complain, we know that you are one of the foolish ones. There is no youth in Nigeria, there's no graduate in Nigeria that was actually a student who studied in the school and come out and they will say there will be no job. You must be a stupid student, you must be a dull student because you never have a skill. You understand me? You come out and there's no job in Nigeria. Even before you go to school, you know that there's no job in Nigeria. Huh? Who created the job? There's no job in Nigeria. So you should be looking at things that can help you to either create a job, become reasonable, or have a skill to contribute to the country. There is no job. That is in reality. You understand me? There is, if you don't know that today. There is no job in Nigeria. So if you are going to school, thinking that when you go to school, you come out and get a job, then you are being deceived. You are being deceived. And that is why we have been deceived for so many times in Nigeria, in Africa, even as a whole. You know, we need to change our own education system to fit into the society, to fit into the system that we have. We need people who will go to school, acquire skills, technology, ideas on how to build businesses, start up businesses, and grow the economy and contribute to the country. That is what we are. That is what we need in Nigeria. So I don't want to keep hearing people say, "Oh, no job. I'm a graduate." What graduate are you? What did you learn in school then? If you are going to school and you're come on no job, what did you learn in school? Who was going to grade the job for you? Who's going to create the job for you? Create jobs, start businesses. Those challenges that you are complaining about, you can be converted into something useful. You can convert it into an opportunity, business opportunity. You can convert it into a solution that will solve problems for other people, and you get paid, you get money, you contribute to the economy and make the country progress. You understand me? Instead, you are not doing it. You are sitting down and say, "Oh, government, oh, ever since Tinubu came into office, you are so delusional and you go suffer well. You understand me? You go suffer. Forget it. If there's nobody telling you, I'm telling you now, you go suffer well. You understand me? So focus on your self-development. Atiku all his lifetime have been focusing on how to be the president. Go and ask yourself a question. Atiku's ever on his lifetime, for how many years? For over 30 years, Atiku has been focusing on how to become the president of Nigeria, even as he failed many times. You are there saying no job, no job, no job. Who is going to give you a job? Before you went to school, was there a job? You understand me? Look, I love the conversation. Somebody said, Maxwell, bro, your level of madness is beyond human being imagination. That is why you cannot win me. I'm the first son of Idu. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. That is why we are winning you people, because your mentality is stupid. You understand me? Your mentality is so stupid. Your mentality is so stupid. You know, there were so many people that were following me before. They send me messages, they call me. Today they stop because they were thinking that, oh, as we are supporting President Tinubu, that, oh, we are going to collect money and share. You understand me? They say, oh, their own is that, oh, because now we are close, is our government, President Tinubu government, the city boy. So we are going to collect money and share. That was what they were doing. They discovered that Nsima is not that kind of. I'm not interested in collecting money and sharing money. All of them stopped. They stopped talking to me. They stopped calling me. They stopped texting me. I laugh. You understand me? Because they are a bunch of criminals. You understand me? That is what they do. They are the one that contribute to the situation of the country. I was listening to is it the Labour Party? Is it the Labour Party candidate in Bayelsa? And they were saying that this election, money, they use money to buy everybody, all the voters. They use money to buy them. That there was no breathing space. And I'm so much happy that Bayelsa is not APC, because if Bayelsa was APC, they would have said, "Oh, Bayelsa is PDP now." So they say, "Oh, they use money to buy everybody." I was just laughing. See these people. They always have reasons to be doing this, to be talking rubbish. See, these people don't have any interest of Nigeria. Obi don't have any interest for the country to be progress. Atiku don't have any interest. They are just fighting for their own personal interest. Ajero, we saw Ajero dining and whining with Obi, political Labour Party. Today he's coming using Nigeria because he has opportunity as a chairman in Nigeria Labour, using that opportunity as an Igbo man to destroy the country in the name of Nigeria Labour Congress. You see, not that is what is going on. Is the government not aware? They use a different position to want to bring down the government. After they will say, "Oh, maybe President Tinubu government is not working," or when they are people contributing to the situation. And I keep saying it is because the federal government allowed them to do it. The moment the federal government will take decisive decision and to punish all these criminals and to do the right thing, all these things will stop. It's simple as that. It is also, the government is also compromised. You understand me? because the government is also compromised. Because if the government want to do what they're supposed to do, the right thing, all this rubbish will stop. People will not be saying because they use public office, they'll be using public office for their own personal interest. Ajero using public office for his own personal interest. That is what he's doing. It's obvious. They say, oh, he started by because they beat him up in Imo. He wants to do strike. He wants to do. Everybody can see because they thought that they can use their gragra and their propaganda to do rubbish in Imo State. And the governor in Imo State said, no, you cannot come and do rubbish. And all of that, they want to do all kinds of things. We saw one Aisha. You know that Aisha? What's her name? Aisha Yusuf. That woman that was following Obi about. We saw her in a tweet saying that oh, nobody will know when another uprising will start. Nobody knew when EndSARS started. You see the people that say they want to, their sense is always bringing problem, protest, causing confusion. That is their human right. That is their activism. How many of you saw the tweet? Aisha Yusuf. Simple. So the federal government allowed these things to happen. You understand me? It's the federal government that allowed it to happen. That I blame the federal government for allowing all these criminals to rise up, use public offices to continue to fight for their own personal interests. Ajero using public office to fight for his own personal interests and his brother Obi and Labour Party. Simple. It's as simple as that. So what is the thing? What is the federal government supposed to do? Is to stop these criminals before they will cause conflict and confusion everywhere. It's simple. If the federal government wants to do it, it's so easy for the federal government to do it. Look at, they released Emefiele when other people died in the process. And Nigeria is still suffering today. We have not recovered. Do you know why? Because it's compromised. Emefiele probably must have sent money to their own brothers, to their own friends, and all of that. So they are connected. They are connected in the same criminality and the same crime. That is why you have never seen any government of the world do the right thing. It's either they favor their sponsors or favor the cabals or favor their political party and all of that. You understand me? So that is what is going on. But we know that President Tinubu administration is different because we have seen the direction. And we hope that people working with him, all the team of people working with President Tinubu will be able to work together to achieve success. That is what we are expecting. Are you getting me now? I fully support President Tinubu government. This is the first government in Nigeria, that we have a true leader that is ready, to bring back the country, that is able to fight and withstand all the people that have been spoiling this country. Atiku is one of them that's spoiling this country for a very long time. Obasanjo is one of them. All these other people. Obi has benefited from the Nigeria for a very long time. Obi never have any job. Obi never have any tangible job. That is the truth. Obi as a Abacha boy, that's it. So they all reap from the same system. Are you getting me now? So we understand their problem. But this time around, it's not going to succeed. Are you getting me now? So whenever I do my video, I do my post, you can abuse me. You understand me? You can say what you want to say. You can abuse me. You can say what. Now, wow. Now today, we are overcome that rubbish. You understand me? Ezieni John say you are going to be one of those that will benefit from the trouble that's coming soon. Look at this nonsense. Shame I go there, I go to laugh you. Do whatever trouble that you do. People that did EndSARS, where are they today? Some of them they lost their life for nothing. Some of them that did EndSARS, they didn't even understand what they were doing. They just jumped into it, and today they are no more. So be stupid. That's what I'm telling you. Go and be fighting for politicians and be stupid. Go and follow the lies of politicians. Maybe you are following the lie of Obi that is trying to become president, that he will never become president. Fighting for his own personal interest. And you, as a youth that's supposed to develop your skill, have something tangible to offer to your country, you join them to talk propaganda. You're going to die in the process. They will use you and you die in the process. Look at people that shouted. I normally use what they call it. I use Nnamdi Kanu, people that say Nnamdi Kanu or Simon. Did you see all their brothers and sisters are intact? Their family, they are everybody. It is you. Innocent people die in the process. You understand me? The people that did EndSARS today, where are they? Some of them died in the process. May their soul rest in peace. Because some of them thought maybe they are doing something good, but they never knew that they are using them. Just like Ajero is using some people to achieve his own personal interest. The same thing Atiku. Atiku, they know people wanted to get that small money from him. So lots of people that used him, that deceived him, that do this, go to court, go to Supreme Court, go to US. They think that let me forget it. Those people, they have collected their own share of the money. It's gone. Ajero, the same thing will happen. Let Ajero go and ask what happened to Emefiele. When it's time, you will pay for it, man. Are you getting me now? So the people that say they don't want the country to progress, today, where are they? So some people say, like that woman, Aisha Yusuf. Did you see anything happen to Aisha Yusuf? Nothing happened to Aisha Yusuf now. Her own children is intact. Everything is okay, but innocent people died, and then they will come and be saying justice for Mohbad. You understand me? They will push you. You understand me? You understand me? They will push you. You will go and do what you're supposed. Then they will come and say justice. They are all alive. They are all alive. Oh, you understand me? So allow yourself to be stupid. That is why I'm saying focus on self-development. Youth in Nigeria should focus on self-development. We have seen that most of the people that graduated from schools, some of them they are unemployable. They don't have a skill. They only have certificates. If you ask them what can you offer, what can you do, they thought that when you go and have a certificate, that is what gives you job. You don't have any skill. You don't have any, what do they call it, transferable skills or soft skills that will add value to the economy, because every job you have to be trained. But then if you don't have soft skills and transferable skills and employable skills, what are you going to do? So Nigerians should focus on self-development, especially the youth. Focus on self-development and stop following politicians who are only fighting for their own personal interests. Example is Atiku. Atiku knows that he failed. You see, it's very easy. He knows that he failed, but they try to use emotions and propaganda. He went to Supreme Court. He don't know that it's Jagaban. How can you defeat Jagaban? Are you crazy? I mean, they sleep, they dream. He went to Supreme Court. He used OP to run propaganda with IPOP, Biafra, do all kinds of things to try to this. He did not win. He cannot succeed. And now, see, if Atiku knew that he won, how come he's now telling you that okay, all the political parties should come together and form opposition? It's because you can never win President Tinubu. It's not possible. This is the time. Our ancestors have already said it. It's simple. So now that is why he knows. Atiku knows now. He knows. Because he knows that Atiku knows that in the next few weeks and months he will not be relevant. They will take him out of PDP. They will take him out of PDP very soon. So he's trying to form another party, opposition. He's trying to bring people together. He said, "Let us form an opposition party," because there is no. We are here now. Everything is going to come out. We are here. We are here. So I was just looking at some of the comments of Obingos and Biafra criminals on my pages. I was just laughing. It's so funny when I look at some of the comments. Is so funny. You know what I mean? It's so funny. But before I continue in this conversation, I just want to play you something that is very important before I move. I want to play you something that is very important before I move. I know that many of you have seen this. Samuel saying, Sima, their head is twatted into 20, period. Ekpenyon said the strike is called off already. That one concerned them. Whether they like to call off strike or they call off strike, you don't know President Tinubu. I've said to all of you, you are just joking. Don't follow stupid politicians to go and do all those, whether you call yourself worker, you are a staff, you're a government staff. Don't follow Ajero, who is fighting for his own, for your own, because you don't know this is President Tinubu government. He don't joke with the city boy. You understand me? He understands, he knows the game and he's playing it very, very well. You understand me? If you follow people like Ajero, whatever, it's your choice. Whether they call us strike, we don't need whether they strike, we don't need strike. This government succeed. What strike? You are the one that will lose. You are the one that is going to lose. Now, I want you to listen to this man. I don't know, many of you have seen this video some time ago. This is what President Tinubu is going through at this point. You understand me? I want you to pay attention to this a little bit before I move. Pay attention to it. I don't know if you have seen it.
Nigerians, I will speak, even if today is the last day I will spend in this world.
God speak.
I want you to know that the battle Asiwaju is fighting to rid this country of endemic corruption is a battle that cannot be left in his hands alone. Every head of parastatals in Nigeria must stand up to let him know the rot in your own establishment. I tell you, NDIC stinks. There's a lot of rot going on. They say when you fight corruption, corruption fights you. Now, the document you see in my hand is one of the ways the corruption engineers in Nigeria are fighting back. You know, each time you say you want to have a true change, like the one brought about by President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you will have the change champions who will support him, but you have the change skeptics and the game changers who will frustrate all this effort to rid Nigeria of this mess. Now, this is the purported new act of the NDIC. And I tell you for nothing, this is Emefiele's act. I tell you because here they have taken away the powers of Mr. President in respect of the NDIC. Let me start by telling you the mandate of the NDIC. The NDIC is set up as an independent agency of government to ensure that depositors' money is protected in all the banks and all financial institutions, to protect it so that Nigerians can be protected from the misbehavior of bank directors, whether in conspiracy with the CBN or when they are acting alone.
So I know that many of you have seen this thing, but I just decided to use this video. You understand me? I just decided to use this video as an example of what we are saying. You understand me? The Nigerian situation is a situation that has been there for years. You understand me? You cannot in any day or any way put blame on President Tinubu and say, oh, he's the one that caused your problem, he's the one that caused the difficulties, he's the one that caused the hardship. There are people before him there, people that are still there, people that are still doing Godfather, people that are still doing kingmakers, and they are the ones that are trying to thwart the system because they have benefited from the system for a very long time. And then President Tinubu is coming to change the narrative, because especially now that many of them did not support him, and so everything he's doing is on his own, is on his own initiative. So I mean, you listen to the chairman trying to explain things about the CBN, the NDIC, or whatever, MFLA, and all of that. That is the things that they do, so to sabotage the government, to sabotage from people, from from any good thing coming to the people or to the ordinary Nigerians, because few people there in leadership are the ones doing it. You understand me? It's as simple as that. It's very, very simple. You understand me? As we are today, the governors, they have failed to do their own jobs. Today, of course, I call them warrant governors. I've already called them warrant governors many times. Many of you don't know the story of warrant governors, what they happened during that time when they used the warrant chiefs to punish people, to sell people, do all these whatever businesses and slave trade and all of that. They use warrant chiefs to achieve it. Today, it is the warrant governors in our state that have failed to do their job. It's that simple. It's that simple. You understand me? So if anytime there is going to be a change in that country, it's going to be the governors doing their job, the president doing their job, the senators doing their job, and everybody doing their job. And then the people holding their governors and their leaders accountable. Simple. For me, that is the definition for my revolution that I've defined so many years ago. I remember when I was supporting Biafra criminals, I told them that the only way out is a revolution. What revolution I was talking about? Holding your leaders accountable, because it has never happened in Nigeria. When you hold your leaders accountable, they will now know that, man, these people know that, oh, we are the one making them to suffer. We are the one causing their challenges or their difficulties. Is holding your leaders accountable. Simple. That is what it is. There is nothing else. So you see now, giving you more explanation. I'm not interested in all this much of story, but I just wanted to let you know that many of them know.
Because prevention is better than cure.
You see that?
To go around the various banks and ensure that the banks are not messing around with depositors' fund, to ensure that creditors are damaged. Those who are
so to cut the whole story short, because I don't have much time to look at this, you understand me? But the idea is that he was trying to explain the policies of Emefiele is what is causing that. He only explained one of them, that okay, fine, they change everything to make sure that maybe the president will not have power, or they cannot control people depositing money in the banks and all of that. They do everything just to suit their own narrative, so that some of them can even steal the money and you won't even ask them. They even take money and do whatever. Just like we learned that Emefiele gave money to individuals, to business owners and everything, that at a cheaper rate, who use it for their own personal interest and did not pay. They defaulted in all those things, and then that's it. That's how they do, because their friends and brothers, they use the public resources to do their own personal business. It's as simple as that. That is what they do. Obi did the same thing as a governor. He used the money of the state, invested in businesses that is not of the state. It's simple. Most governors, they do the same. All of them do the same. Ojus Okalu, as a governor in Abia State, he never did anything for the people of Abia State. If you go to the state up to today, maybe Alex Uti is trying to fix the state to make it make sense. That is what we are saying. Are you getting me now? So So when you hear people talk rubbish because they just want to talk rubbish, man, you understand me? They just want to talk rubbish and we don't care. We don't care about them talking rubbish. You understand me? There is no propaganda and rubbish that you say that will stop President Tinubu government. You understand me? And it's not going to distract him. So whether you make a video and shout, "Oh, President Tinubu government is not doing you well," you are suffering. You go suffer well. It's simple. Don't go and get a skill. Don't go and get maybe new idea to do something tangible for yourself. You understand me? Now, I want to play a video because somebody sent me this and say, "Oh, look at the video that you are using to share about Nsima." My brother, see, go and tell those people that talk rubbish about Nsima. I don't care about all this nonsense they are talking. You are not the one giving me money. You are not the one making me to do my video. You are not paying me. You are not the. You can talk rubbish and do whatever you want. Who don't care? I'm not begging you to even share my videos. Have you ever seen me beg you to share my video? I don't. But at the end of it, every conversation that I've said always come to pass. You understand me? And I'm going to be here to remind you that what we said has already happened. In this President Tinubu government, I'm 100% sure and convinced that this is the government, this is the right government for Nigeria. Are you getting me now? This is the right government that is going to put things in place. You understand me? You can talk anything you want to say. That is your choice. So I saw them sharing a video, the video that I did some time ago. You know, in a conference, I was a speaker in one of the conferences. You know, and I want you to listen to my conversation. You understand me? And my position have not changed. I want you to listen to my conversation and understand that this is not something today. It's not something today that I've started. So when I hear some criminal somewhere sitting down and talk rubbish, I see all their videos. I see all their conversation, but I just keep quiet because I've passed that level. You understand? I'm telling you, I've passed that level. I've seen some people, even some Yoruba people, they will sit down and talk rubbish about Nsima. I see their videos, they send it to me, I just leave it. Other people, I don't even want to talk about the Biafra criminals. Now, this is the latest of what they are sharing. This is the latest of what they are sharing about me. You know, so in case you see it, this is me. This is what I said, and I still stand by it. And I understand what I said. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. Pay attention to this.
I think our next speaker should be with us now, Nsima, who is going to speak on the demands of the young generation of Biafrans. And to be clear, he identifies himself as an Ibibio man. So I invite Nsima to now take the stage and give us his presentation.
So now, before I continue, so now you listen. It was a conference. In that conference, the topic was different things about Biafra and the young generation, the demands of young generation of Biafra. As at that time, I was still supporting Biafra or IPOP. You know, thinking that, oh, okay, they are asking for justice, they are asking for good things, until when they started bringing their criminality. I get me now. Now, when you hear me speak, you will understand my conversation. I have never been part of people running criminals, setting up terrorist organizations and burning their properties. And no, that is not what I belong to. I've always been fighting for the good of my people. That is why you see me here. You understand me? That is why you see me in everything. You will see me when I see that there is something, I will be there until I discover the criminality. So I was part of the media team then as at that time, you know, supporting, you know, talking about the need for us to, you know, do something different in the country to move the country forward, because I want Nigeria to move. I want the country to work. I just want things to be okay. So this is one of the conferences that I attended, and I want you to listen to my speech that I gave that very day. Pay attention. Someone once said that if you are not informed, you are deformed. I would say this was 2021. Wow. Can you imagine? 29th of May, 2021. How many years now? Just 2 years, or 2 years or more. 2 years and some months. This conference was on the 29th of May, 2021. Hosted, was powered by Fatherland. Fatherland is like a group of people coming together, maybe to do a lot of things, a lot of research on our history about Nigeria and all of that. So it was powered by Fatherland. Are you getting me now? So it was a conference on the 29th of May. Are you getting me now? 2021. It was a Zoom kind of conference, and this was my speech. Pay attention to my conversation. Very important.
Then another person went ahead to add that if you are not updated, then you are outdated.
I'm going to start from the beginning. 2021 conversation. So when I hear some people making comment about me, it's like they don't know me. Especially I listen to some new people maybe joining my platforms. Some of them don't understand because it's not today. I've always been who I am, and there's nobody that can change it. I get it me now. Pay attention to this.
On the demands of the young generation of Biafrans. And to be clear, he identifies himself as an Ibibio man. So I invite Nsima to now take the stage and give us his presentation.
Someone once said that if you are not informed, you are deformed. Then another person went ahead to add that if you are not updated, then you are outdated. While other people say that if you are not inspired, then you have to, in fact, you will be expired. Okay? Then I want to say that information leads to transformation. If you are not inspired by being informed, definitely you will expire by becoming deformed. My name is Nsima. Good day, the chairman, honorable speakers, and my viewers. I'm from Akwa Ibom. Akwa Ibom is Biafra, and we must protect and defend our land. Obviously, listening to everybody, I notice one common thing: distortion in our history. This is the major thing that they have used to conquer us. Today, I want to focus on the demands of the young generation of Biafra. Because even without history, even without knowing the history, I can see with my eyes the marginalization. I can see with my eyes the conflict among us. I can tell you that these men, they did a terrible thing to us. You can call them foreigners, you can call them British, you can call them whatever names, but it doesn't matter at this time. Because even our political leaders are also working, just like we know in history, the Warren chiefs. Just like the Warren chiefs. Today, we no longer have Warren chiefs, but we have warrant governors. So now the history continues. They have removed history from our education. There is no reference to Biafran War. They have changed the Biafran War to Nigeria Civil War. The foreign entity came to cause division among us. Look at today. We are trying to come together, which is something that we should be happy about. This is something that they don't want us to know. Everywhere you can read bits and pieces of the history. You open Wikipedia, it's been distorted. Many people have changed it. We are not getting the right information. We are just trying to gather it among ourselves. I can tell you that the major issue we have is the distortion in history. And we need to put our history right so that we can all come together. The issues we are talking about here today is just a family conflict. We can resolve it because we all have our differences, but then they are all common. I listen when the women, they mention, my speakers are the women speakers, Priscilla and Tamuno, they mention the Aba Women Riot. But it's a false name. That was not the right name. Okay, it was the women, because it was not just about women. It includes the people from Okoni, Efik, Ibibio, and others. That's one perfect example to tell you that our history has been distorted. And that is the problem. That is the reason why we are having so many disagreements, so many differences, so many things. If you want to trace back who you are, for example, our Ogoni sister make mention of, they are from Ghana. We have so many genealogy. You can trace back to Ethiopia. If you want to trace, you can trace back to so many places if you want to look at the true genealogy. But one important thing you must understand is that we are all Africans. So we are all connected together. That is the reason why you can trace back anything you want to trace back to any genealogy in the world, because we are Africans. In fact, the truth is that there will not be any human race without Africa. Africa, that is where life starts. Let's come back to the demands of the young generation of Biafrans, especially the Ibibio. Our eternal, I would say, the late General Philip Effiong who was the first president and the first vice president and the last president of the Republic of Biafra, was Akwa Ibom. Ibibio man, he was from Ibio, not Ibom. In today's Akwa Ibom, which was formerly Calabar. And Calabar was not the original name, it was Akwa. But all these things is embedded in the history that has been distorted. That is why today we are still mingling about it. But I want to tell you, even without me knowing this history, I can see with my eyes, as a young generation of Biafra, that things is not okay. I am from Akwa Ibom in particular. We are even one of the highest producer of oil, which is the major source of income for Nigeria today. But yet, my people are scattered everywhere all over the world. We are boy. We have been used as house boys and house girls. What is the problem? What is the problem? It is because we do not have leaders who are ready to solve in fact, the interests of the people. They have become the warrant governors. Okay? In fact, many people have come, even the Yorubas and every other people, they have, especially the Yorubas and the Igbos, I will call it, the southern Nigeria, have tried to solve the issue currently that we see in Nigeria through restructuring, resource control, and all of that. But few people continue to say that they are the owners of Nigeria, that they don't want to let go. They want to continue to lead because they have been handed over power to them. You know, power was handed over to them by the foreigners or British people or whatever you call it. Okay, our demands is very clear and simple. We want our freedom. And because we are civilized people, democratically cultured people, right from our origin, even before the colonial masters, we want a referendum so that all of us can peacefully decide where we want to belong. Just like our Ogoni sisters say, okay, maybe they are not Biafrans. If they choose, because they have the right to choose whoever they want to be. But through a referendum, we can have our choice. Our voices will be heard. This is, our demand is very clear. We want nothing or less. Because, do you know why? It's over 60 years. Nothing has changed. The story continues. We still have the same leaders who, even before I was born, the current president, General Muhammad Buhari, was even once a head of state even before I was born. Today he's still our president. When will I ever have a chance? When will I ever get to that place? Okay, even as I'm from one of the important location, I would say region in Nigeria today, but where will I ever have a chance to that position, to that post? Will my people ever have enough food to eat with the current situation, with the current setting that we find ourselves? That is why we can continue to say that the only thing that we need now is a referendum. There are lots of things that we might mention. The Biafran War is not in the history of Nigeria. They don't even make reference to it. I can tell you that even today, the Nigerian government is cracking down on the people trying to remember the heroes of the Biafran War. Why? It's because they don't see us as important part of this failed state, which in no doubt, all the world, everybody in the world knows about it, and Nigeria is a failed state. They don't see us as important people. We have been marginalized. The resources is being generated from my place, Akwa Ibom, and any other places, and then it's been taken to somewhere else, and they share it among ourselves. There is nobody in Akwa Ibom, a common person in Akwa Ibom that benefits of this of resource that we have in our land. So I cannot continue to listen to intellectuals, so-called intellectuals, professors, or people of high caliber of education that have no solution, practical solution for my people, yet continue to tell us that, oh, it will be better one day, restructuring will be this, but I can tell you, it will never be better, because now I'm over 30 years old, I'm already getting old, and Buhari is still in office. His age has been distorted. So many things have happened. Okay, let me go back to my people. Who is a Biafra? Who is in or Biafra? Who is in or who is out? It's obvious that we are all brothers and sisters. That is why we can feel that sense of belonging. But because history has been distorted, that is why we have different misunderstanding. But we can come to the table and discuss this because it's a family issue. Every family has problem, but it can be resolved if properly resolved. Thank you so much.
Now, so you see, that was my presentation. 2 years and how many months now? Maybe 2 years and 5 months now, or almost 6 months. 2 years and 6 months ago. You understand me? In a conference that I was still supporting Biafra, not knowing that they are the bunch of criminals terrorizing our community. They set up terrorist organization disturbing our community. When you listen to my tone of conversation, you will understand that what we actually want is a development, is leadership to move our country forward for us to benefit. And that is what I've always been fighting for a very long time. In this government, I believe that President Tinubu is that man that's going to bring prosperity to Nigeria, that is going to resolve all the issues that is affecting us and bring proper leadership to move the country forward. Today, I see anything that has to do with Biafra as fraud, Biafra, because we have seen the activities of the people who are criminals in the same Biafra. You understand me? That time I say, oh, Biafra, Akwa Ibom is Biafra, because that was the identity that we used to seek for something good for my people, for my region, for my space. But today I discovered that they are criminals. Why should I support criminals, Biafra criminals, people who are terrorizing their brothers, deceiving their brothers, collecting money and setting up terrorist organizations, burning up shops and businesses, people who cannot hold their leaders accountable, people who cannot stop their leaders in the southeast. We see the governors in the southeast not doing what they are supposed to do. We know the problem, and that is why I refer to them as the Warren governors, because they are the cause of our problem. I get it. If there's anybody in Nigeria that's supposed to complain, it's supposed to be people like us from the Niger Delta region, from the region that even have the resources. You see, but these people have terrorized everybody in the country. You understand me? So I saw the reason why I'm doing it, because I saw the video, or they are sharing this video and say, oh, this is what Nsima said. There is nothing that I've said there that is wrong. Everything I've said there is very, very correct. Today, in the Nigeria history, they removed the Biafra history. That is why some of the brothers and sisters from the southeast, the Igbos from the southeast, today, they continue to do this, they are Biafra criminal. Because if the history was taught in school, they would know they are the cause of the problem in this country. So there's nothing that I said there that was wrong. I understand what I was telling them. I get it me now. And today, it has been exposed. Because even when I was supporting them, I told them that Ojukwu was a criminal who ran away, who deceived the people and ran away to Ivory Coast or whatever they call it, and then came back to still join the Nigerian police that he was condemning. So who are the cause of the problem? Individuals, leadership. Then I make reference to a referendum. I said, fine, because I have understood the problem of the country. Let us have today we are talking about regional government, because I support regional government. My stand is regional government. I support regional government, where we will manage our resources and then contribute to the center, which is the federal government of Nigeria. But then every region will manage its own space and resources. And that is the way that it will inspire competition and development, which was how we used to be. The western region was progressing, the northern region was progressing. It was only the eastern region and some other places where the Igbos, who were the Biafra criminals, they were in control, which they failed to do what they're supposed to do. You understand me? So that is what I'm saying. I said, if the Biafra war or whatever was taught in school, so that many Nigerians will know, the right things that things that went wrong and things that's supposed to be done now. That is why they keep on talking nonsense. Today we still see what they did before, and it's still happening today. You understand me? So and some people use my video and be talking. My brother, anything I say, I understand what I'm saying, and I can explain anytime, any day in my conversation, and I still stand to it. I get a minute today. I get in my conversation. So today is nobody needs to talk too much. You can see the activities of the people who believe in Biafra, or who are talking about Biafra, who believe in Obingos or BOB. You can see all of them. Their aim is to terrorize the country, run propaganda, even within Nigeria and outside of the country. At the end of the day, they will come back to say, oh, the country is not working, when you are the one causing the problems with your propaganda and everything. And then your leaders in the southeast, you have refused to hold them accountable. You don't want your leaders, you don't even ask your leader for anything. You run away from your own region, occupy people's spaces, and then you are running propaganda. Are you getting me now? So I don't understand the ideology behind it. What is the ideology of Biafra criminals? What is your ideology? What do you believe in? This is what I stand for. You understand me? This is my skill. This is what I believe. You can't do what I'm doing. I'm different from you. So I tell them, I have been challenging them before. I said, come and have a debate with me. This is Nsima. I've never hidden my identity. Come and have a conversation with me. Let us see. You understand? I understand your criminality. So it's not going to work. Today, we have seen them. Either they support people that want to burn down the country, either they support people that they say, oh, they want to protect, they want to strike, without contributing anything tangible to the country. I get me now. So that is the video that people are sharing and say, oh, Nsima, Somebody sent it to me and say, "Oh, Nsima, look at what they are using to spoil your name." I say, anybody that listens to my video will know that everything I've said is correct. Are you getting me now? But I want you to listen to the analysis of the host. After my speech, I want you to listen to the analysis of the host, which is the reality. I make mention that our history has been distorted. Because if we are, that's why today I made a video talking about our education system. I suggested three things. I suggested three most important things that our education system should tailor towards the growth of the country and the unity of the country. For example, people in the north, they already know maybe Hausa language, all the languages in the north. People in the south, we only know the languages in the south. So people in the north supposed to learn the languages of the south, and people in the north or in the south supposed to learn the languages of the north. Or we choose a language that will integrate us as Nigerians, and so that we can grow together as one. If you look at the whole of the everywhere in the world, you will see that they have specific things that unite them. They have a value system that move the country forward. Are you getting me now? But we never have a system in Nigeria, a government that wants to build the country, the unity, and to move the country forward. Are you getting me now? We have never built a system that say, "Oh, this is our identity. This is what we believe. Who is a Nigeria? What is the value? What and all?" We need all these things to be defined in our education system, our school curriculum, so that everybody will learn. If we start now, what will happen is that we are going to raise a generation that is going to be united and patriotic Nigerians. That is what we need. That is going to be balanced. You understand me? I also suggested something about the religious system. Today in Nigeria, it's not just about Christians and Muslims, which in that video I did not mention. We have traditional worshippers, people who believe in tradition, which our tradition was there even before any other religion came to Nigeria or Africa. Are you getting me now? So we need to integrate this system so that everybody will learn it. This is it. Is a system. It's education. And when I listen to President Tinubu talk about education, I understand that this is the angle that our president is talking about. Why will a Muslim or a Christian feel like a Muslim is not a good person? Why will a Muslim feel like a Christian is not a good person? And why would a Christian or Muslim feel like traditional worshippers are not a good person? It's because maybe there's something that they don't know, they don't understand, they were not taught. But if all these things are being taught, people will now understand. They might not agree, but they will be understanding why this person thinks the way he thinks, why this person behaves the way he behaves, because this is traditional people, this is the way they behave. This is the Muslim people, this is the way they behave. The Christian people, this is the way they behave. And so they will be understanding, and then we can continue to coexist and work together as a nation. This is something that is very important. And then I also suggested, the third one, I suggested about our education system. We cannot continue to graduate people and youth and students into the society that don't have a skill, that believe when they graduate that they will get a job. The reason why they go to school is because they want to get a good job. And then they are frustrated when they come out and there's no job. This kind of education is not fit for Nigeria or Africa. We need a system, education that will graduate entrepreneurs, innovators, startup companies, businesses. You know, those are the kind of education that we need in Africa, in Nigeria as well. So that is what I said. We need to change our school curriculum to fit into these three major criteria that I mentioned. There may be other ones and every other thing. I get it now, because we want to build this country, and I believe that President Tinubu's administration, is ready for this. And there are a lot of people that can do it. There are different teams that are ready. His team of people are ready. The expert, the professional that is working with it are ready to do these things. And these are the directions that we need to move. These are the fundamental issues of the country. Are you getting me now? So that's our conversation. You understand me? So the reason why I played that video today is just to let people know. Some people are just joining me. Many people joined my broadcast or my page last week, or last year during the presidential election, and most of them don't understand. You understand me? So maybe this will help some of the people to understand. Are you getting me now? But I want you to listen to the analysis of the host, what he said after my presentation. So Jeremiah said, "Oh, I'm going to read that your comment after, because I think that your comment is very important." He said, "Nigerians are suffering in the hardship. Were you not suffering before President Tinubu come into office?" Stupid. Please listen to the analysis.
That's brilliant and powerful presentation. Really encapsulates.
I want you to listen to the analysis of the host.
But it can be resolved if properly resolved. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you, Insima, for that brilliant and powerful presentation. Really encapsulated by the statement of the very obvious that's staring us in the face. That Buhari was president before he was born. He's now 30 years of age. And here he is again with another term. And Nisima asks, when will it be my turn? He said that if you're not informed, you are deformed. But our comfort is that it is not a permanent deformation or deformation. It's curable. So what we don't know that's causing us to be deformed because we're uninformed is a form of deformity that's within our hands to correct.
Which is education.
He said that they've distorted our history in order to conquer us. That is part of the deformed condition that we're all in. Deliberate distortion of history. And it is our responsibility to straighten that leg, straighten that arm by teaching ourselves and sharing knowledge. He mentioned how they've taken history off the syllabus, not to teach us and our children our history. What responsible state does that to their people? But again, it's in our hands. If they won't teach history because they want to keep us where we are, down where we are, then it is within our power to learn history and share that knowledge through this kind of dialogue and discussion. He said, we are all Africans at the roots, regardless of our individual genealogical path.
Now English.
He explained how his people of Akwa Ibom are being used as houseboys and boys all over. And he explained how that has happened through, and I love the expression, warrant governors who have taken over from the warrant chiefs. Now, for those of you who don't know,
Yes.
warrant chieftaincies were created by the British, particularly amongst the Igbos, where they could not find an amenable, ready-made, top-down command structure with chiefs such as they found in the north and to a lesser extent in the west, because they needed that top-down command structure in order for ease of interference. I wouldn't call it administration, ease of interference with our governance system. So they created chiefs by warrant. And it's a beautiful equivalence. How those warrant chiefs, their loyalty were to their creators, their benefactors, rather than to their people, which was our way before the colonial intrusion. And he makes the analogy that the governance allowed the degeneration of their people and the squandering of their human capabilities from generation to generation, because they too are looking upwards to their remunerators and their benefactors rather than looking down and across to their people and empowering. And he explained that the demands of the new generation is simple. They want their freedom. and they want it via a referendum. Now, is that too much to ask? All through the presentations, the recurrent theme is the need for us to talk and to dialogue, to be listened to, rather than to be dictated to. So, Nsema, thank you for that very insightful presentation.
Okay, that was the host, trying to explain what you also understand in my presentation. I am the only one who made my speech who understand what I'm talking about. Every other person will interpret, whichever way they want. You understand me? But my message is very, very clear. Are you getting me now? So now we have a system in place, a government that is, working to fix the system, which has been deteriorated for so many years. Are you getting me now? My people from Akwa Ibom have been, marginalized, especially by the people from the southeast. They take over everywhere. They want to remove our name. They don't want people to know that we are Ibibio people. We have our own culture. We have our own language. We have our own food. They lie to every other part. Take what our positions and everywhere. Take over everything. Just want to even Nigeria itself. They say, oh, we are only three tribes. They say Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba. That is complete nonsense. You understand me? so so all those things must change. And I've seen President Tinubu, try to resolve all these issues through his appointment, through his various appointment and every other thing that he's doing. I see that President Tinubu is the man that understands the challenges of Nigeria and is trying to fix it. Yet he's also facing a different challenges because there are different people everywhere trying to maybe cause confusion, difficulties, and challenges, to make maybe his policies and plans not to work, but they will always fail as they always fail. Are you getting me now? Simple. That is the conversation. So I support this government, President Tinubu government, to make sure that things are going to work. So right now, when people say, "Oh, food is increasing," man, go and do farming. Go and start farming, or go and get a job. You understand me? It has nothing. When you shout food is increasing or whatever, it's not President Tinubu that is going to bring food down for you. You understand me? That is not President Tinubu that is going to bring food. It is your brothers and sisters that is increasing the price of food and everything. You understand me? So you don't, if you don't know what to think, a sustainable way to solve your problem, then you keep making noise. At the end of the day, you keep making noise. That is the truth. I hear some people say, what some people talk about, is it transportation? They say, oh, I cannot transport to different places. And so how does that concern President Tinubu? Hello, I salute you.
Hello, Chairman, how body?
A full ground.
I just I listening to your things when you say make people go learn in the skill that is going to help them.
Yes.
You see, let me tell you what. People know they come on social media. This social media is a way to get our people to know what is going on. Okay, you understand?
Yes.
And the easiest way to fix their problem. Some problem what we get, not the Tinubu go come your house, come fix them. You dey hear me? Not the governor go come your house, come fix them. If you look at the Igbo people, the Yoruba people, all of us go carry bag, we dey go church. You dey hear me? We go nightly, we go this. And also make person no go church. Let people dey hear, make them this. But this season, we dey talk about hunger. Our papa cry for hunger. You understand what I dey talk? Our great-grandfathers, did they cry for hunger? Why they no cry for hunger? Because they face reality. They go farm, They go plant their food for ground. Good oil don't come, now everybody come on eye for that ground for where resources wey dey their house. You dey hear me?
I dey hear you, go ahead.
Resources wey dey their backyard, where dem go plant corn put, where corn go come up. Where dem go plant beans put, where beans go come up. When they go plant vegetable, when they go chop next week, the way you go come out, they neglect them. Everybody they run, go crude on. Now the crude oil we don't run go now. At the end of the day, it don't circulate fish everywhere. But it means that we not go become whoever we want become. We go become that land where we reject. Now here our papa. Granite, now they build some of those things where you see for the gospel and all those things. Granite. The ground where plant that granite still there. We don't promote. We not see that granite as a resources that can lift one out of poverty. You understand what? We not see that corn as something if we do them the right way. All of them they shout, Tinubu, president to president. This one. Me, I not get with I won't follow anybody argue. Show you the end. Person where they will be 30 years, 40 years, where they shout Tinubu. I give him 10 years, he go old. When he shout, he be 55. If God make him not get attention for where he shout. When they shout president or Nigeria, I no make him give this one. And then when he reach his bus stop, he go go. He go leave people here. So everybody get in the position to fix their I go here where we did. You dey hear me?
I dey hear you, sir.
Make you do. They not born you well, make you just carry anything, plant for anywhere. They not born you well. So buy the land, sir. How many Nigerians when they abroad 50 years buy land? Because a lot of them, someone may power get the place where he did. Then if you buy land for them, they can say one plant something. All the Nigeria, how many people get land where they work with? Then they deceive people with there. Some of them the house where they stay for years, where they make noise. Now rent they rent out. Some of them now 40 years they give them they pay the house. Some of them are 10, 15, 20 years. Then they come see they come post for front of camera. They disturb the country. Hey, president, this one, president, do this one. Why make our people make them go learn? The one we want learn mechanic, learn your mechanic. Under 3 years, you go start to make money. They feed your wife and children. The one we want learn bricklaying, go learn them. You understand what I talk? You see? Hello?
We are listening. Go ahead, sir.
I want to know. The greatest leader Yoruba people have ever produced is Awolowo. He gave us everything. He gave us technical school. He gave us everything that we need to better ourselves. But we don't use our hands now. If you see person we go technical school now, we not see them like person we go for Yoruba land. And you see them, they still there, they make noise. They shout in the book. Some of them, and they hear them for TikTok, you see them, they blaspheme, they talk nonsense. We get technical school. Technical school, they Lagos. It's there Oyo. It's there everywhere for Yoruba land. Now, we know what? The same thing real Yoruba get for you. We get them there. For Yoruba land, we get them there. But then they do them the way they're supposed to. They're not down. But then they shout in the book. Make them no worry. Anybody will like make you do the right thing. If you like, not do the right thing. When I go school, my papa na mechanic. My papa teach me how to do mechanic. How to fix. All my friends that time, you know what they tell me? They tell me say this work no fit. Today the place when I stay now. Now waiting my papa teach me, I take the feed. They help myself. They feed wife and pikin. And all my mates they look me that time. Say, this thing what you do, you get future. Inside me and them now, I want to know who gets future now. Inside me, I will tell you reality now. Inside me and them now. I know many of them are going to say, okay, make an attempt. When they don't carry the same, when they use, look with that man, that I say, wait till my father teach me. Now, nonsense. So anybody will like, make you do the right thing by looking for a way. Before I drop, may I quick tell you a good point for that same country. You know Agbara for Lagos, where factories dey. Most people will get that factory. Now Indians, Lebanese, Chinese, now India. My friend, when they stay there, say, the land where people buy, where they never build. You know who they go farm on top? You know who they go farm on top?
Now foreigners
Chinese
now.
people,
Yes.
Chinese people, they go farm on top. When we get out, we live out. We
Yes.
can't decline.
Yes.
Anybody who care for that country, God will punish them.
It's already, all of them already punished.
Anyhow, imagine life when we refuse. Chinese person, he go carry home. He enter play come. No be trek, he trek come. He no pass this thing come. Libya come. He no cross border come. Show you the year.
Yeah.
Now plane he enter come. He see the land. That is the value of what we have. But we don't value am. We can't get the cry for government. Hey, no food there for the country. Some pastors said they make noise, say no food there for the country. I don't want to mention them, but when time reach, we go do video, we go mention their name. They are not helping the people. Tell people the reality. Let's go back to ways where our papa dropped. By the time we go that way, we'll be able to get to where we are going. God help us. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. I salute you.
All right.
Thank you very much for your contribution. Me, I've already said their own. I've already said my own. So, if anybody get mad to talk their own, no be am. At the end of the day, it's a matter of time. We will see the one that will make outcome. After all, Biafra criminals from the southeast have been shouting Biafra, Biafra. Up to they never get Biafra now. They said that was how they told us that, oh, Obingo is coming. Obingo is coming. Up to they never get Obi never come now. So now you get your mouth. You go talk your own. You understand? At the end of the day, you go see the one way go make sense. You understand me? So that is the reality. Somebody put in the comment section that, oh, that the people that are supporting me, that you blame the people supporting me. My brother, as you can see me, I don't care about you be a fraud. You understand me? I don't need your support. I've been blocking all of you. I've said it. I don't need your support. You understand me? If you want to support what I'm doing, you support. If you don't want to support, you get out. I'm not the one crying. I'm not the one weeping. You understand me? As you are seeing, do you see me like somebody that is weeping or crying? You will continue to cry. There's nothing that will change. That's the reality, man. If you don't know, you will continue to cry, and there's nothing that will change. You understand me? Oh. If there's nobody telling you the truth, this is where you hear the truth. And that is why most of those people, they don't like me, because I give it to them the way they don't expect it. You understand me? President Tinubu government is the best government because he's putting the right people in place, putting the right system in place for the foundation to move the country forward. That's it. That is why President Tinubu is the best government. There is nothing else that is the best. There's no government that could have been better than President Tinubu. You know, when I hear people talk about the price of food and the current exchange and all of that, today you are suffering because of the wrong decision taken by past administration. That is why you are suffering today. Many of you don't know that the previous government of Nigeria has been subsidizing the naira for you to buy maybe dollar in small money, or maybe at a low cost. But that does not make sense. It's not helping the country to grow. We have never grown. It's either challenges everywhere. But President Tinubu is setting the right foundation that will enable a proper growth of the country. And some people are making noise. You understand? You will make noise. You will continue to make noise. It's not going to, because I know that President Tinubu is determined to fix this country. And I'm supporting him because I can see that he's the right man for the job. Emefiele will deceive all of you. Most people, especially all these people shouting from the southeast and Biafra, they like to be deceived. The same way their brothers have been deceiving them. Oh, Biafra is coming tomorrow. Biafra is not coming tomorrow. They have been deceived for a very long. Emefiele deceived the whole of Nigerians that our foreign reserve is also amount. Why is not? It's not even up to anything. And they have been deceived. You understand me? They painted previous government all kinds of things and everything. And today, you are suffering from it. You don't want to talk about it. Now we have a president, the right man on the throne, that is fixing the problem. We don't care whether you want to cry from now to tomorrow. If you don't want to align yourself to the right position that you can contribute, knowing very well that Nigerian system has been in a jeopardy for a very long time, but now we have a president that wants to fix it. It's your choice. You can see that even Ajero himself, he has no choice than to suspend his stupid strike, because it's not going to change anything. It's not going to change anything. Now I don't know if this is the video I want to play.
Minister Mazi Simon.
This is a video that they made.
2020. Nemo State waiting for you and
now this is the video that they made to deceive the Biafra criminals from the southeast. I'm just going to try to cut short of some of them. Listen.
We have the Olu state.
You hear?
And then we have the Owerri state.
Listen.
So if you find yourself within this state,
yes,
within these three states of Biafra de facto, under the Biafra de facto government, I want everybody to pay attention.
Now, this is when Simon Ekpa, they are another savior from the southeast. Remember, we had what's his name? Nnamdi Kanu, a savior from the southeast. Now, this is another savior. This is when he deceived all of them. You know what I mean? So I want you to listen. I'm showing you because some of them, when I read their comment, they say, "Oh, somebody said to me, oh, Nsima, right from the beginning, I knew that you were a scammer." I said, "Hey, if there is nothing, if Biafra is not a scam or more scam than anything, then there's no problem. If Nsima is a scammer, because I'm telling you that Biafra is a scam, or Biafra is a scam, then it's your choice. You suit yourself. You need to bring evidence of me deceiving you, because I've never deceived you. You understand me? I always tell you the truth. But when I tell you the way it is, you don't like, you don't fit into your agenda. You go verse, waiting concern me. You go the verse now. So this is when the man today, they don't get all of them now. They are a big problem anyways. We don't care about that because we already tell them from the beginning that these guys are a bunch of criminals. They don't have anything good. Listen,
Nigeria can never conduct election anymore in Biafra land.
Did you hear that?
It's going to start from Imo State.
That was when he made that statement, because I've been looking for this video when he said that there will be no election in Imo State. That was when Simon Ekpa said that, made that statement, that he said Nigeria can never conduct election in the Biafran state. Election happen everywhere. It will still happen. You understand me? Did you hear that?
Part of Nigeria, the de facto government has been activated, and it is a fight for survival.
Did you hear that?
So if you find yourself,
so he just makes stupid comment. I'm not going to play this because it does not make sense. I just wanted to remind them, because as I play that small one, they will know that they are a bunch of criminals. If there is nothing more criminal than this, then you are meant to be a criminal. You are meant to be deceived for many years. You understand me? But if you understand me, so you continue to be deceived. We don't have time for your criminality. So when you come to my maybe you come to my platform, or I posted anything and you don't like it, you can pass. You will never see me go to all your platforms and say rubbish or even comment or say anything. You can unfollow my page. I've said that many times. So many people have unfollowed my page. I never go and ask them, why do you unfollow me? So many people that used to talk to me, they discover that, oh, maybe this guy is not doing what we are thinking, or is not going to give me money. So many of them come to me and they discover that no, Nsima is not. They stop talking to me. They stop, and that's it. That's the way it is. So that is how you know you make progress. As you are beginning to grow and make progress, so many idiots will leave your side. So many friends will go. So many idiotic people that do not fit into your class will leave. So that is the way I am. That is what I'm doing. Are you getting me now? So if you have been following the page and you don't like my conversation, you feel like it's not in line with what you believe, you can unfollow my page. It's simple. I beg you to unfollow my page. Simple. I am not begging you to be part of my page on what I'm doing. I'm not doing this. I've told you before, I'm not a blogger. You understand me? To entice you or to make you happy or to support your criminality. No, I do my own, because this is what I believe. This is my stand. I get me, and that is what I'm doing. I'll continue to do it. Okay. So if you don't like what I'm doing, you unfollow the page. There's no need of you disgracing yourself or saying all kinds of things in my comment section. It's not going to help. You understand me? You understand me? So yeah, and that is what I've been doing. Are you getting me now? So now I read a comment today. I'm going to show you one of the comments, just for you to know that it's really paining them and they don't know what to do. The highest thing they can do is to do what Ajero tried to do. You want to call on strike. If you don't call on strike, you want to call on protest. Simple. That's the only idiotic things. You will never hear them bring anything tangible or anything that makes sense or control. I've said it before. You will never hear them bring anything tangible or any idea that makes sense to the country. It's either they will say, oh, they want to come and protest, or they want to come and start problems. Now, look at, I made a video today when I was talking about education system. Somebody said to me, when you read the name, from the name you know, this is Ezeala Nnameka. This is another criminal from the southeast. He said to me, no worry, I will get you in London here one day. That is what he said to me. He will get me in London here one day. I said, okay. That confirms to me everything we have been saying, and I'm compiling it. You understand me? So these are a bunch of criminals. You understand me? Another one said to me, this one said to me, come back to Nigeria. This one said, Mumu, to hell you. Oh, I mean, I can read as many as possible because the thing they pain them. You understand? Because I exposed the criminality. I do not support their criminality, and we are not going to support it. Are you getting me? We will never support it. So they have failed. I believe that by now, all of them are beginning to confirm that Obi can never be president of Nigeria. Even Atiku has noticed that, man, this thing has eluded me. I can never be president of Nigeria again, except we form a strong opposition. That is why we saw Atiku calling on different parties to come and form a opposition because it's not relevant for anything. Maybe Atiku will form another political party to see how we can defeat President Tinubu. That's it. You understand me? So it is very, very clear to those unbelievers or all those naysayers that there is no way Obi can ever become president in Nigeria. There is no. It's a challenge. It's a challenge. We challenge Obi. There is no way Obi can ever, if you like. After all, he did not use his money. You understand me? He did not use his money to campaign or to do anything. But even if he comes back, is another shame. You understand me? It's not even in 2027. It's not even possible because after 2027, the mantle will change. Will go to the northern people. Understand me? So there is no way Obi can become. So now you are beginning to see that our conversation will make sense. You might not like my video, you might not share my video now, but very soon you will understand. We are always looking at the future. I'm not looking at quick things today. You understand me? Go and check the record. I'm not looking for quick things. You're looking for sustainability. That is why we support President Tinubu, because President Tinubu is looking at the future. He's not looking at now. He's not looking for quick fix. Many other governors and politicians and presidents, they came and they provided quick fix for Nigeria, and then Nigeria still went back to ground zero. But President Tinubu is making progress. Know that, okay, I'm going to do the right thing. I'm going to fix this thing so that it's going to make sense. Look at when President Tinubu went to Saudi Arabia, he was telling them that I am the #1 chief marketing officer. You know what I mean? I have to market my country. And I saw the statement from Unwise TV. You know, today I didn't have to do it because I want to avoid all these criminals because they are not making sense. You know what I mean? They are not making. We saw the owner. Is it the owner of Unwise TV? You know, at the conference with our president, he was even hailing our president that our president was the chief marketing officer. That tells you that the handwriting have changed. And I've said it before. In the next 4 years, all these people running propaganda, they will find out that their propaganda will never work. I get to me now. They will find out that their propaganda will never work, and then they will have no choice. You understand me? They will have no choice to support the president because the president is the right man for the job. I want to show you. I think I saw the video of. I think I have the video of Unwise TV. Remember Unwise TV? He called them Unwise TV because they have been talking rubbish sometimes. I can't find the video again. The video of the owner of the Unwise TV telling them, oh yeah, he was there with President Tinubu. You know, that's why I was telling you people. For all these politicians, they do it for their own personal interest. Don't go and follow politicians or any OB or anything. They don't have anything for you or article. Go and develop your skill. You need self-development. You have degree certificate is not self-development. Go and get a skill, self-development. There are so many courses everywhere, training courses. And even in the City Boy movement, we have said that we are going to do that. We are going to do our training because of a lot of things at the same time. We have not been able to start it. Are you getting me now? So we will do it. Go and do self-development, get a skill, digital skill, or any kind of skill you want, because this is the only way forward right now in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? Somebody on YouTube say EJ. He say, but you will be talking trash. People, you don't want people to talk trash. You look at your mouth like you eat shit. Shut your smelly mouth. You are supported obedient. You're supported obedient. You do criminal. I don't even know what you're saying. Anybody can talk anything about me. That's what I'm saying. You can talk anything about me. It's your choice. You have energy to talk anything about me. Me, I'm doing my own. You understand me? So go and get a skill. Stop following all this bunch of criminals. So the owner of whatever on Wise TV was the president. He was even giving a speech that, oh yeah, look at President Tinubu going to Saudi Arabia, marketing the country, bringing investment. What else do you want? What else do you want the president to do? What else do you want the president to do? President Tinubu is doing the right thing. You know, he set the right foundations, has appointed people, ministers, and people working for him in special appointment and all of that. And then these guys are getting ready, preparing their plans and reports and what they are going to do. And then somebody somewhere is shouting rubbish and talking rubbish, trying to run propaganda about the president. It's not. You are just wasting your time. That is the truth. So if you like run propaganda, so many people come to my inbox. Maybe they are looking for money from me. I've told you I don't give people money, so stop coming to me. Ever since I announced, I've seen so many people stop sending me or calling me because I don't give money, man. I'm not giving people money. So don't come to me and say and tell me all kinds of story. Somebody said to me, I'm hungry. My wife just give birth in the hospital. What thing concern me? Now you can know your wife. Nonsense. You look for different issues and be sending me as you are looking for. I don't give people money. That is not what I'm here to do. So please, if you are following my page, thinking that I'm going to give you money or thinking that you're going to get a favor from me, it's not going to work. That is not what I'm here for. You know, we are here to educate our people, use our skills and experience to add value to the country, and then I'm even giving. You understand me? Nobody has given me money for anything. I don't need it. I'm giving. That is what I'm doing. It's my choice. The day I will get tired and say I don't want to do it, I will not do it again. That is how it's supposed to be. You are supposed to have a patriotic mindset, not, oh, you are following somebody because you are looking for money. Somebody come to my inbox and say, oh, I'm City Boy. I'm a strong follower of President Tinubu. I'm a supporter of President Tinubu. Please, what can you help me? Help me any small thing. Help me, give me a connection. You are stupid. When I see that kind of post, I know that you are stupid, man. You are one of the criminals. Because you are President Tinubu supporter or follower does not mean that you're going to get money. You know, I saw some people making videos. So, in fact, the man was even complaining, making video in the Yoruba language, saying that, oh, he was a new blogger, Asiwaju new bloggers, that he has not gotten any money. And I said, you're a criminal. The President Tinubu begged you to join the blogging team. So all these guys, they are just a bunch of criminals. They are scattered everywhere. You know what I mean? Looking for money because they support. They are the people causing the same problem. If politicians take money and give you, how do you expect the country to move? Because if the politicians take money and give you, shut your mouth up. Do you offer any service for you to get money? What service do you offer? Oh, you say, oh, I'm just doing a business because I'm President Tinubu supporter and you should give me money to do my business. You are stupid. Complete stupid, man. Change your mindset, man. That's not going to work. If that's what you are doing, because you are supporting President Tinubu or you believe in President Tinubu or you campaign for President Tinubu, you are looking for money, you want President Tinubu to give you money, you say you have not gotten shishi, you don't get sense. You are part of the problem of the country. That you are supporting President Tinubu is not an entitlement for you to get money or for him to give you money or for him to share money or anybody to share you money. You don't have sense, man. You understand me? You don't have sense. Go and get a skill. Go and get a job. Do something tangible. What can you contribute? You know, if you say, oh, okay, fine, I need a support, I need a loan, you follow the procedure to get a loan. You want education, you follow the procedure to get. These are the things you do. If, as a normal citizen, you don't get favor because you supported a presidential candidate and you are looking for favor. You are going to be disappointed, big time disappointment. You see, because now we are beginning to see. Because now I think I need to prepare that conversation. I'm beginning to see some people now making videos in Yoruba because it's a target. You see, we understand the game. This is what they want to do, to use it to destabilize President Tinubu. They want to try because they will never succeed. I'm seeing some videos everywhere. In fact, let me just see if I can play one of them. I don't know whether it's on. I see some videos, especially from some people making Yoruba videos in Yoruba language, complaining that, oh, we voted for you, now we are hungry, this and that. I don't know if you have seen that video. Wait, let me see if I have it here. But we'll talk about it because I'm just preparing the ground. You see. Okay, I think I don't have it here. I will show you one of the videos. Somebody now said, they say, oh, I voted President Tinubu. Now we don't have food. Things are difficult for me. Things will be difficult more. You will cry well if you don't go and do something tangible for yourself. That's the truth, man. Because you'll be very, very disappointed. You'll be very, 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 very disappointed. You'll be very, very, very disappointed, because that's not how it works. For one thing that I know, this government is not a government that is going to do something in your favor. How can I not find this video now that I need it? Yeah, because I think I need to highlight it, because I've started seeing people making videos in Yoruba language, and then some people are using it to. Some people are now using it to say, "Oh, people are beginning to complain. People are beginning to complain." All these things is just set up that they are doing. Okay, in my next broadcast, I'm gonna bring all the videos that I've seen where some people are using the Yoruba language to say, "Oh, we voted for you, Tinubu. Now I cannot buy food in the market. I cannot. You are stupid. You are part of the people that the propagandists are using. You are part of the people that all these people that want to look for what to say, try to run a propaganda about President Tinubu government. And things are difficult everywhere. It's not President Tinubu that caused it. In fact, from history, even professionally, you know that the impact of any society it did not just happen now. It happened years ago. Before you begin to feel the impact. The decision of previous administration always you see the impact in another administration or president. That's the one I'm trying to explain it. So, for example, what we are passing through right now in Nigeria is not the decision of President Tinubu, it's the decision of the previous administration. That's how it is. Then President Tinubu, during this period, will begin to understand what the previous administration have done in the past and how they can be able to correct it and put the right steps in place. That is if they are also ready to resolve it. Because and in the case of Nigeria, so many administrations in the past, they have always been taking wrong decisions, bad decisions that have not moved the country forward. And then if another government comes, if they don't correct it to continue to be the compound effect that we are suffering today. The one that is very obvious that Nigerians can see is Emefiele. It's simple. The decision of Emefiele affected Nigerians up to today, and it's still affecting Nigerians. Look at students now. They say thank God for them. They say they have suspended the strike. If you lie, you continue the strike. You see, just like we have said, the innocent youth and people that don't even know how that politicians are using them. You understand me? To cause through a lot of problems, to cause a lot of for themselves, because even the politicians that are not suffering, Atiku is never suffering, he can never suffer. Atiku have children, grandchildren, and all of that. His children don't even go to school, they have their own special school that they can just write certificate or be the same. And you are following these men, you are even talks for them. You are so stupid, you don't have sense, man. Go and get a skill for yourself. This is the truth, this is the message. Go and get a skill for yourself. Go and get a skill, do something tangible for yourself. There's no job in Nigeria. We need people that will create jobs. We need youth that will create jobs. And then we need the government to invest in policies, provide loans and that capital that will help young people to start up businesses and all of that. That is what we need right now. That is the economy that we need to build. We have never seen previous government build it. Previous administration, they talk about infrastructure, they talk about construction of road. They have never thought about investing in our human capital. We have lots of human capital in Nigeria. That is money, that is wealth. That is wealth, our human resources. But they have not invested in all of that. So hopefully this government is going to invest in the youth and the human resources that we have, or human capital. There are a lot of us. So over 70% of Nigerians are youth. So this is development. We need this youth to be educated, not classroom education, not university education, education on who they are, their skills, their policies, and the history. That is what they need. That is the kind of education they need. Patriotism, change of mindset, and then startups, business, entrepreneurship, innovations, money, training given to them to start businesses. You don't expect to go to school and come and get a job in Nigeria because there's no job in Nigeria. The original curriculum of education used in Nigeria was not for, it's not meant for Nigerians. It wasn't meant for Nigerians because we don't have industries. There was a period of what they call it, industrial revolution in the West, not in Nigeria, not in Africa. There was industrial revolution that happened in the West where they needed people to work in their factories. We never had factories in Nigeria, in Africa. Then we just adopted things. We just adopted things. That is not going to work for us. And we need to, this is a very important message. We need to change our own educational system to fit our system. We don't have jobs in Nigeria. We don't have factories, industries in Africa. Even the factories that we have, just like the last caller said, are owned by foreigners. For example, Chinese people came to open small business in Nigeria, and Lebanese and maybe Indians are setting up companies in Nigeria. We are the Nigerian companies. Most of the Nigerian companies I'm seeing are cryptocurrencies. Stupid things. That is stupidity, man. Cryptocurrency that is not built. The blockchain is not built by Nigerians. So they always like to copy things. You see, there's something that I've been missing, the fundamental things that I've been missing in Nigeria. Fundamental things, fundamental education and basic value system that I've missed. That this government need to bring it back and instill that, even if it might not work in the old generation, the next generation will be able to, will give birth to next generation that's going to be patriotic with a vision to build the country forward. That is what is missing. Most Nigerians today, they say, oh, they want a white-collar job, they want to stay in the office, they want to do this, they want to, nobody wants to go to farm, nobody wants to get their hands dirty. They forget that any company you are working, all this process must be in place. You see, that is what is missing, and that is, I'm telling you guys, if you are part of the people complaining about this government, you will complain till the government finish, because you will never see any good thing that you can talk about. That is the truth, because you are already blind. Your mentality is gone. So if you are people praising and admonishing and of course criticizing, then you will be able to know that, okay, when something has changed or not. Because if you are just somebody waiting, sitting down somewhere and thinking, oh, the price of food is going to change, my brother, how will the price of food change? Are you now producing food in your country? You are not even buying the ones that is produced in Nigeria. How do you expect your currency to increase? Nobody wants to buy anything. You don't even eat the rice, your own rice. Somebody was showing me a video of, they say they imported rice. People are importing rice. The Nigerians always want to buy the imported ones. My brother, then you are the one doing yourself. You understand? You are the one doing yourself. You don't want to buy your own product. If the product is not good, you don't want to improve it. You just want sharp things. Brother, continue to cry. You will cry where. You understand what I mean? Is in Nigeria, you will cry where if you are part of those people. You will be so disappointed. So two set of people will be so disappointed in Nigeria of today. One, the people that say, oh, they support President Tinubu, they campaign for President Tinubu, which we know they did not campaign for President Tinubu. They say they campaign for President Tinubu, they do this, and so he did not give them food, or food are expensive. Those people are going to be so disappointed, because those are the group of people that don't want to do anything. They just want to say, oh, because we supported President Tinubu, so everything's supposed to be good for us. You understand me? Those are the set of people. The second set of people are people, I get me now. These sort of people, their own is so funny. You understand me? The second set of people are people that feel like, this government is gonna disappoint. It's not gonna work. Those are the people. Those are the set of people that are going to disappoint. They will disappoint themselves, because at the end of the day, they will find out that this is the best government that have ever existed in Nigeria. President Tinubu government will be the best government that have ever existed in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? I just want to tell you that thanks to those states that have connected their government to the center, what that means is that thanks to those states today that have decided to join, to support and to work with the President Tinubu, because those are the only states that is going to see improvement. Because I'm hoping that all those AP states will be able to work with the president to bring development to their state, like maybe Imo State or all those APC states should be able. It should be easy for them to cooperate with the federal government to, use the resources that the federal government gives to them to build their own state. You understand me? Because that is it. We only have warrant governors today in Nigeria, just like we had warrant chiefs before. We have warrant governors who they are just there, they are not doing anything. They take the resources, they sell people, they just make life difficult for people. You understand me? Those are the people who are. So we need governors or leaders that will be able to, they are ready to develop the country. And thanks, I mean, I just want to say congratulations to those APC states, because those APC states supposed to move their state forward, because now the president is APC. It's not like it's a title, but there will be less friction, there will be less disagreement. We will enable them to work in the state if they really want to develop their state, because I can see from the body language of the president and the conversations and all the events of the president, he really wants development, he wants to bring progress to the country. We have seen the president move to different places, go to different places, seeking for investment, correcting the wrong impressions that people have about Nigeria, and telling them that corruption is something that they are actively, working to eliminate in Nigeria and all of that, and then encouraging them to come back to Nigeria to invest. There is no other job for a president than what President Tinubu is doing. You understand me? Setting the right policies, connecting with investors, and then providing the enabling environment for investment, for businesses, for this thing. Look at the taxes and all of that. So many things. The CNG buses. I mean, so many initiatives that the federal government is bringing. We only hope that the people working with the federal government, those people that have collected these contracts, because it's always where the problem is. There is no time you will hear that certain things were not done, like the federal government did not do it. For example, the road in the southeast that people are complaining about, they gave money. The federal government gave money. People collected the money and wasted it. They didn't do it. At least I know of Emefiele who collected the East-West Road money for the construction of the East-West Road. For many years, many times, this project keep awarding the project, but did not do it. So that is my prayer in this administration, that people that have received this contract are people that have the capacity to deliver and to work with the president to deliver. Are you getting me now? Look, because that is the only challenge. Just like the governors in the state, when the federal government give them money and they are not using this money, these resources for the purpose, then Nigerians are going to suffer. The state is not going to progress, and things going to be more difficult. So that is just the way it is. So, but I like that President Tinubu in this administration has brought a new system, result delivery unit. That is a new system that have not existed before. A result delivery system or unit to help checkmate all these excesses or all these failures in leadership, which I think is a very huge step. It's a very, very huge step. So I'm not part of the group of people. I'm not in your category. If you want to abuse this government, if you think that this government is not good, if you think that this government is making things difficult in Nigeria, I don't believe so. I don't think so. This government, President Tinubu government, is a government that is setting the pace, putting the right foundation in place to move the country forward. Are you getting me? You might have doubts with me today, but in the near future, you're going to see that yes, we're right, we are correct, and that President Tinubu is the boss, is the master, and is doing the right thing. Are you getting me now? So I don't know if there's anybody that wants to call in. The opportunity is there for you to call in, or I read some comments. We will continue this conversation. So anybody using my video to talk anything, you are free to use my video, because that is why it's in the public domain anyways. But it's your choice, because you have your own understanding, you have your own belief, your own education is different from mine. Some people have good education, some people have bad education, some people have better understanding, some people are biased, some people they tend towards their religious upbringing or tribal upbringing. So you might have your own confusion. That's your choice. But you see, if you need a better explanation, you can come to me and I will give you a better explanation. So you are free. If you are sharing my video anywhere and you are using it to convince people, it's your choice, man. Are you paying me? Am I owing you? That's nonsense, man. So I'm just telling you, for me, I want the progress of the country. I want Nigeria, and I believe in this government, President Tinubu government, and I also criticize them when I feel that something is not okay. You understand me? That is my choice. That's my choice, and that's it. Ray Abua say, where is Owasofia? Where is Is that your concern? Is Owasofia your problem? Bunch of criminals. Where is Owasofia? Is that your problem? Is Owasofia missing? Did they say Owasofia is missing? don't have anything to do. Ah, ha, ha, ha. Okay, I'm just gonna read some of the comments. It makes sense because I have just 1 minute to end my 2 hours. Ray Abua say I miss her. How can you say you miss Wasofia? Wasofia have her page. She does her broadcast. She talk about many. She goes live and then she do. You don't miss her. You are just a criminal from Biafra. I know all of you. You know me. I know you. I don't waste time. I don't. I don't. Have you ever seen me hide my conversation? I tell you the way it is. So don't come to my platform and talk rubbish. Wasofia has her platform. She's been live every time she and then you say you miss what? You're just a criminal, man. Hello, I salute you.
Hello, brother. How are you?
Very good. Thank you very much. Yourself?
I just want to say hi, well done for what you have been doing.
Yes.
You know, these people, they have no job. Some of them are so dumb. They are just like a cow at the back of Fulani.
Very, very dumb.
So, whoever you direct them to, that is where they face. And they will continue to be doing that. They will use that video a lot. Understand? The video clips. They don't have anything to do anymore. They are all confused.
Yes.
They don't know what they are. You know, they have been looking for your negativity long time ago.
Exactly.
But this time around, they were so confused. Like, okay, we have to do something to tarnish your image, and it's all nonsense. We all know that they are criminal. You know, I'm only disappointed in the APC team. That is the bitter truth.
Okay.
They are so, you know, they just allow these guys to be misbehaving.
Exactly.
What we have ambassadors in different countries. All what they have to do, list their name and talk to the report them to FBI. Either they choose Nigeria or they choose the country where they are. They can't be living in America and London and be inciting terrorism in Nigeria.
That's correct.
That is what they were doing. We have a lot of evidences. We have video clips. We have audio. We know their names with their original account and backup account. List their name to FBI, submit it. We have president that have every president have each other. What is that phone number? Why do we have Nuru Ribadu as NSA or whatever it is? Why do we have Abike Dabiri? This is their job. Compile all their names. Report them. Majority of them are doctor lecturers here. They don't want to lose their job. Aisha Yusuf came to Nigeria last time. He's supposed to be arrested. Tinubu government are not doing anything. These criminals will hijack this government. That is the bitter truth. We have to start saying the truth to each other. Yes. It is high time they used to use that presidency power. They can't just be sitting in a Nasarok like a dumb ass without know what to do. Enough of, I'm getting tired for allowing this miscreant to hijack the government.
We are going to enter into that conversation very, very soon, sir. You are correct. I'm seeing it because I'm so angry too. It's not only you. We saw what MFLA did. They say they collected bail amount. That's it. Did he return the money? No. We don't know.
No.
And then we saw what Ajero is doing. The government is seeing what they are doing. We saw what Obi did. We saw what Atiku did, and that's it. They just continue like that because they are friends. And then all Nigerians only be one suffering at the end of the process. So you are very, very correct. That's why if you have been listening to me, I said that it is because the federal government allowed them to do it, and that's why they are doing it.
They do allow. They are too gullible, and I don't know. They are too fragile to allow these idiots to hijack this government. It has never done anywhere in the world. Aisha will sit in Washington, D.C. running our mouth. All them like that. They even coming out on social media, frightening people. And you allow them, why are them Fantica days, all those noise makers? They're supposed to come out. This is time to deal with these people. They're supposed to invite Obi since all these days and warn him. Obi is not bigger than Nigeria. Soldier come, soldier go. All these people will come and go. They can't just destroy this country for us. Charlie Boy was running his mouth some months ago in America, and he still came to Nigeria. He's supposed to be arrested at the airport. I'm not saying that they should send him to jail. Interrogate him, warn him, last warning. That is what it's supposed to be. Nigeria is bigger than any tribe because we have multi-ethnic group in Nigeria. We have different tribes in Nigeria. One tribe cannot just put Nigeria in a dungeon overnight. They need to use their power. Don't just say, hey, nothing will happen. Just leave them. They will hijack this government. They have been doing that. They have the capacity. I know what I'm saying. They have the capacity. They have all the drug laws everywhere in Asia to support them. And those educated illiterate in America, in London, they are financing them because they are dumb. Their shipping faculty is like their thinking is like their thinking faculty is like that of chicken. They're just like a man. Call them, they will follow one time. I see that all of them are saying that things are very expensive. This is global pandemic. From Asia continent to Africa to Oceania, everywhere, Central America, things are extremely expensive. People are crying. The white people are crying in Canada, in America, everywhere, every corner of the world. So what is happening? I saw some fish seller in Nigeria crying. Do we even producing that salmon fish? Those fish are from Denmark, Finland, Sweden. That is, they are importing it. We don't produce such fish. So whatever the buyer buy in those countries, that is what they are using. They are going to sell for the customer in Nigeria. So why are they crying? What are we producing? What? Just mention something that we are producing in Nigeria. So we need to come together to build our nation. It's not about Tinubu. It's not about Obi. Nigeria is bigger than those one. Atiku will come. Nigeria is bigger than him. So we are the one that's suffering for this. Either APC or PDP or APF or another party tomorrow. We still have to come together to build our nation. Even though if we are going to divide tomorrow, we must develop our region before we divide. Those countries that have already divided, what happened? South Sudan, what happened today? Congo, what happened? Guinea, what happened? What happened in those countries? Many countries that divided, what happened at the end of the day? They are still living in poverty, abject poverty, because they don't put anything in the table to promote or to develop their region before they divided. Even if Nigeria divide tomorrow, people are still going to suffer. South are still going to suffer. The Yoruba State are still going to suffer because we haven't come together. How are we going to develop those regions? No electricity anywhere there. No water, no standard education. So what are we talking about? Before you divide, you must make sure that your region have already, developed. The insecurity must be tackled. So that is it. If Nigeria divide today, it's the same people that are still going to be ruling your region. The same set of people. Are they going to import another citizen from another country to come and be their leader? No, it's still the same criminals.
The same governors that couldn't develop the state. will be their leaders.
It's going to be the old wine inside the new bottle. So what are we saying? Enough of all this propaganda. Some idiot that live in America that have a good life, understand? Just inciting violence in Nigeria. Who is going to suffer for that? If war break out tomorrow, those one will be living in America, living in London. You that is in Nigeria, you will suffer for that. Because no African country likes Nigeria. That is the bitter truth. That is, when war starts today, you will know that the Southern Cameroon won't open their border for any Nigeria because of that huge population. The Yoruba Republic will never open their border for any Yoruba to come in because of that huge population. Niger State, Chad will never open their border for any Hausa to come in because of that huge population. Because all these neighboring countries, they are wallowing in abject poverty. So, all this nonsense, we have to stop it as a Nigerian because those stupid and animal, and I won't call them animal. Enough of all this propaganda on social media. The world are watching us. Whatever name you call us today, that is what outsiders will call us tomorrow. And it's happening gradually now. Especially those baboon and animals that live in abroad, they are facing the heat for what they have done to Nigeria. And what they have been doing is affecting us. That is act of stupidity. We must use our IQ, not that paperwork of education of degree. You may have your degree without the common sense. Use your IQ. How are you going to protect Nigeria? Every country under the planet have their own issue. Nigeria is not just exceptional out of this. Every country, UK have their own issue here. America have their own pandemic issue. But they are marketing their country in a positive way. Nigeria as a country today is still far better than a lot of countries I know in South America. A lot. Nigeria today is better than a lot of countries in Eastern Europe. Unless if you don't travel. If you're a traveler, you're going to know what I'm saying. Nigeria is better than a lot of countries in West Asia. When you compare to Afghanistan to Nigeria presently, Pakistan to Nigeria presently, Sri Lanka to Nigeria presently, Venezuela to Nigeria presently, then you will know that Nigeria is in London ahead of those ones. So what's wrong? Because Obi did not win, we have to destroy the whole Nigeria for the unborn generation. If Obi die today, what's going to happen? If Tinubu die, what is going to happen? Nigeria will remain. Another person will start the race again. All the issue of madness, tribalism, bigotry, they have to drop it and promote positively. They promote Nigeria positively. Enough. All what I'm saying on social media because of stupid person did not win. Nigeria is bigger than all those animals. It's bigger than them. I believe Obi is not better than me. Tinubu is not better than me. Atiku is not better than me. Soldier go, soldier come. Barak remain the same. MK Abiola died. What happened? Nothing. Abacha died. What happened? Nothing. IBB left. What happened?
So my question now.
To tell each other the truth.
So sir, sorry sir to cut you. My question now is that we have seen that Ajero is partisan, is supporting a Labour Party at the same time working using the public position as a chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress to support political party, right? So now today we discovered that at least he said he has suspended the strike or whatever. So how come? What will the federal government do to stop all these things? Because this is a big. These are individuals are the cause of the problem in this country.
I've been looking for executive order that against the labor union. I've been trying to see if the president can use executive order to suspend labor union. I know a lot of people will not like this, but you know what? We are in recession already. America is in recession. Canada is in recession. Every country.
I've been in recession for a very long time, sir.
Pandemic.
Yes.
Understand? You can't just say no country will go. Okay, look at what is happening in Israel right now. Understand? Nobody want to interfere because if another country involved in that, it may lead to Third World War, and that is going to be, I don't know, that is going to be a disaster because no country is producing enough now. Even the China have their own problem, internal problem. How are we going to survive this? Either president use executive order, I don't know if it is allowed, or the National Assembly has to come together and suspend Ajero. Understand? We have a lot of evidence that is partisan and using that power. That is why I said APC government, the Tinubus, they are very weak. The opposition also, who's supposed to work with government, I'm not saying that they should work with Tinubu directly, but they should work for Nigeria to promote and to let the flag wave high. Because most of these morons on social media, what they will be saying now, oh, God, keep your mouth shut. But I bet you, most of them will suffer when Wahala come.
They will suffer well now. This is just the beginning.
Because those who are sending them £100, £10, at the end of the day, if they are unable to send that money to them, they will eat sand. Because insecurity is in Nigeria, nobody could farm anymore.
Yeah, and that is why they are. These guys, they always do that because they want people abroad to send them money. I understand their truth.
Nobody will send because the people in abroad are suffering now. These are very expensive. There's hyperinflation. There's inflation everywhere. Just forget those miscreants that come on Twitter. Lying. That is lying. They know that Labour Party have no structure. They have been financing. They are tired of abroad, tired of paying bills. They believe that maybe if they come back, they can get a political appointment. Even the board chairman, there are bunch of political posts at federal level, at state level. That is why you see that Labour Party is like a company. They want to take advantage of that party. They don't think about Nigerians. This is the same animal calling Nigeria zoo about 2 years. And suddenly, they are romancing Nigerian name today. Suddenly. Where they are, look at those idiots that live in South Africa. What is going on in South Africa now? Those one in Brazil. What is going on in Brazil? Even in Malaysia. Turkey. No better country right now. No, there's no better country. They are all the same right now. Either America or Canada or Nigeria. They are facing the same thing right now. Ask those who are the jappers that moved to UK, they will tell you what they are facing now. A lot of them are sleeping on the street.
They don't get job now. They deceive them.
Those are the ones that put their property, sold their houses, their cars, but they end up in the street. Even in Canada, too. So what we have is that Nigeria, and we must hold it firmly. Even if we want to divide tomorrow, we don't have to divide right now. Everybody needs to develop their region first and secure their region. Tackle the insecurity first. Because if war break out tomorrow, nobody will send money back home. How are they even going to get the money? Look at what is going on in Ukraine now. They should be very careful. They should be very careful, not because of two small groups putting the country in problem.
So if they like to be careful, they're careful. If they don't like, me, they leave am. Now then go suffer.
You know the bitter truth? The white people don't care about West and East Africa. Former Secretary of America, I forgot before Condoleezza Rice, said we are not priority of the Western nation.
Yes.
So why are we behaving like a dumb then? These people have already said it that they don't care about us. If what happened in Nigeria today, nobody will rescue us. We will die of hunger. Forget about bullets. Hunger alone. Done. With that population, we're going to feed Nigeria. America and Brazil and Germany can never feed that population. If war starts, you see them, they have money to do bomb, have money to come on social media. If wala happen, nobody will rescue Nigeria. Because that's your artificial bomb, artificial stuff, social media, we just useless. If you practice Kabbalism, how many people are you going to eat at the end of the day before you survive? Enough. We must think like human beings. Not because of some stupid people, because they lost election, they want to put fire on that in that country. Enough. I pity them though. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you very much. I don't pity criminals, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah, you're welcome.
I don't pity anybody that is complaining. You are meant to complain. You will suffer. You understand me? You will suffer well. That's the truth, bro. If there's nobody telling you the truth, begin to hear it from me. You will suffer well, man. You go and learn a skill. Say no one learn. Leave at me. You go suffer well. Your sufferism, nobody will help you. Let me tell you. Somebody say, why we go help Nigeria with our tax? Now, the people that are complaining today, they are the one that will suffer the most. I've said it. There's no need of talking too much to them. No need to talk to them. Okay, let me pick up another call. I have another caller. Hello, I salute you.
Hello, good evening, Jerry.
Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, I just want to thank the man that just finished talking right now.
Yes.
I think that man has spoken the mind of most of us who believe in our country called Nigeria.
Yes.
And I strongly believe that, just as he said, the federal government, both from Buhari time and now, of APC, the like for APC, I think they are weak in handling this opposition people, because the truth is that we don't have opposition. Rather than once you lose the election, you want to destroy. That's what they are doing. You know? And secondly, if only Nigeria will know that we have no other country called ours apart from Nigeria. They keep on giving us bad name over here in America. But the truth is that we are seeing it. Even our fellow African countries, they don't even like us right now. the Ghanaians, they always tell us, no, look at what is about Nigeria.
Mm.
The only thing people talk who good about Nigeria right now in America is our fufu.
Our fufu.
Soup, jollof rice. That's the only good thing that you can talk about Nigeria.
Our music and all of that, yeah. Yeah.
Music, yes. Music, the fufu and the jollof rice. Soup, nothing else.
Wow.
Because why these evil guys have given Nigeria power in anywhere they go. They are the best. They are this, they are that. For crying out loud, what makes you the best? I schooled in Enugu. I was the student union leader. In your midst. I schooled in Lagos. I was the student union leader in my school. I was the president of my school, SUG president. So, and at the end of the day, you see all these guys, they claim as if they know so much. Just like this man just said, in every area, if it happened today, nobody will be spared. Be you Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba, Efik, whatever, you all suffer it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And if you look at it, that man has just said everything. I don't want to repeat all that he has said. The truth is that everything he said, it doesn't repeat that truth. That Obi lost the election does not Nigeria. In fact, can I ask a question? Who is Obi?
Is Obingo.
Who is Obi? Because if you look at it, let's look at it critically. What has Obi done for Nigeria? At least MKO, when he was contesting, we all knew what MKO did for Nigeria Super Eagles. We all knew what MKO did to, help some people. We all know of Eviko Vanguard and all that. But Obi, what has Obi achieved? Even the criminal Atiku, I think Atiku have an instance that he employed people, even though at the level Atiku employed people, even though we know it was a criminal proceed. But what has Obi given to Nigeria? Simply because he came out to contest the election under 4 months and telling you will talk consumption to production, be production to consumption. How did he put that in grammar? When he could not even turn Anambra from consumption to production.
Oh.
The only thing he produced was to get it drunk. And still I'm going to put in the account and say he saved money.
Oh.
After verify, the person said it was a lie.
Oh.
In all that you said, I really still want to go back to your trying to explain yourself as regards to this guy posting your picture and your videos and telling the world that you were part of them. Of course, even some of us, when Nnamdi Kanu came out initially, we thought he was trying to make a movement that would save Nigeria. But at the end of the day, we realized that the guy was a criminal.
Big time.
Some of us stopped listening to Biafra station. Personally, I stopped because before now, I wasn't listening to Biafra station when he was talking. Until he started this is criminality, and before you know, he say, "Oh, Yoruba church, all Yoruba pastors should be wiped out from the eastern part." I said, this guy going somewhere. This is what I expected. When Kumuyi was to come to the Aba, he told them they didn't welcome him. If you were still with him, then you understand what I'm saying.
Yes.
They're abusing everybody around. You cannot support that line. That was when I started digging who is this Nnamdi Kanu. I found out he was a dropout and a cultist in the UNA.
Same as Obi.
I wish I could remember who was the student union president there, because I was also the president in Enugu there.
Obi and Nnamdi Kanu, they were in the same school. They are alumni of the same school.
Understand? Nnamdi Kanu was just a bunch of a failure. If Nigeria don't let them go and check how Nnamdi Kanu made his first money to establish Biafra, they will find out that the government of Goodluck Jonathan, alongside with Desiani, they sponsored him. If they want us to tell them the truth how Nnamdi Kanu came on board, we will tell them. Are you understand what I'm saying? People are telling you because if you look at all the money that was stolen under Goodluck Jonathan, the money Nigeria made is on Newswatch and Times. That the money Nigeria made during the era of Goodluck Jonathan Ebele. Since 1960 to 2011, Nigeria has not seen such money. The question is that what did Jonathan do with that money? At the end of the day, they brought in Mefule who helped them to conceal that money, which they stole.
And people look at Jonathan as the best president Nigeria has ever had. He is a criminal that defrauded this country because the money Nigeria made during that glorious time, if you look at it, bro, you cry. Because the same time Nigeria was making money, Saudi Arabia to make so much money. And Saudi Arabia said, with the money they made during Arab Spring, right? In the next 15 years, even if they don't produce a drop of oil, they will not be poor. But maybe they came and considered that money which was stolen between Goodluck Jonathan, his wife, Dezani, and Co. Even Ngozi Wela, the so-called professional Ngozi Wela, was not in office when all this money was being stolen and fitted away. How did he save the country? Was Goodluck, Ngozi Wela was not in the office when Atiku was stealing Nigerian money? How did she save the country? We keep on giving good names to the bad ones and giving bad names to the good ones. You see, you know what, Sima? Well, as for me and my family, I am good. But the truth is that there is no place like home. I would be in Nigeria in December. Because why? I love my country. There's no place like home. This place we are is a hustling ground. Go and ask any Nigeria. If you don't work for 3 days in a week, of course you are in London. You know better. If you don't work 2 or 3 days in a week, the whole month is messed up. I bet if you can pay your bills. You understand? So when it comes to the educational sector, another kudos I want to give to one governor in Nigeria, I hope Mr. President will look at it. Because ever since this issue of private schools came in, that's when the Nigerian institution got destroyed. And it all started with Atiku, when it started with this American International University and all that. Every other person that is opening private school. But I like what this Zamfara governor did. Maybe you've not heard about it. He has revoked all licenses given to private school owners. And that would not make the government to sit up to focus on the public school. Because the truth is that the public school still have the best teachers and the best the best teachers and the best equipment.
That's what Nigerian government is supposed to do. Simple.
Yeah, this is for the governor have done that. I read it yesterday and I was so happy for him.
Because people
you have so many.
Sorry, sir. People like what's his name? Atiku, who owns a private institution, which it was during his own time, he destroyed the public institutions, public schools.
They destroyed the whole thing. Because before Atiku came into power, during the military, as bad as the military, railway was working, NITE was working, NEPA was working, refinery was working. It was when Atiku came in. It was when Atiku came in with the position, all this is stop working in the name of saying they want to privatize. Nigeria are not thinking because we don't have this in our history. Understand? That was when if you go to every part of Nigeria now, you have mushroom. Even though it's one room, they partition to four classes. School. Every look at corner now. Even we go to Port now, Obirokwe, all this Obirokwe and they call them how this town hall meeting. It has taught to schools everywhere. What is going on, man?
There's no system, there's no order, there's no law and order.
They cannot take the children to school. They don't go to all this. Nothing. Okay, look at this Mr. What do you call Ajero. Just because of your personal interest, you held the country to ransom for the past 2 days. Do you know how many millions of Nigeria have lost because of his actions? In the first place, you don't recognize your state governor, and you want to come here you want to become a president, and Nigeria just kept quiet and they want to follow him. What a country! That's what he's telling me because of Peter Obi lost the election. The question is, who is Obi? What is his footprint in Nigeria? What has he done? Oh my God. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just confused. I don't know whether we're a different set of human beings. Just like that man said now. The man said, the truth is that no Africa could go and ask those people who are in Italy, who travel through, they use water, they swimming, enter Italy and all those European countries. Go and ask them. All Africa could when they pass through, what they went through. We just pray nothing happen to Nigeria, no war. Nigeria will know that they put themselves in a very big mess. Okay, look at it now. Sima, plantain. You know plantain?
Yes.
If you go to Nigeria store here, just to buy only one plantain, they will say it's ₦1 plus.
And
But go to Walmart, you buy like 4 plantain for 4 or 5 plantain for $1 plus. And if you go to Nigeria and say, why is it like that? You go say, it's difficult to import it to the free. I say, madam, if you carry plantain full of ship, make it go to abroad, under 2 days, it will spoil. You got it here, just like Walmart and Aldi. So what's the problem? Why is it so expensive? The rice you're talking about, rice. We are producing rice. Nigeria marketers are trying to compete with the foreign price. And tomorrow they say somebody is going to use the government. How is it the government? Buhari said he wanted to go to do price control. They say he cannot do that because why? He's not going to open that market for them. Come on, man. How do you expect this country, this government of Nigeria, they need to learn to buy. The APC government need to buy it. If they buy, let the foreign country say, you are having human rights. Okay, thank you. Human rights are going to feel like is our property. Have you know that song? Human rights are my property. So you cannot dash yours human rights. What do you mean by human rights or human rights? Someone like a generation should be rotting in jail by now. Obi should be rotting in jail because Obi is sending people going everywhere. Look at this sticky and dirty Aisha of yesterday. Today, because they have made so much money through this Labour Party election, now she's not traveling everywhere. She's now an activist. That is sticky the woman. Ross, good night and have a nice day with your family.
We are the best. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. That's it. Anybody that will suffer well. That's it. Me, I don't talk my own finish. You understand me? There is nothing that the president have done wrong. The president have done the right thing and is moving the country forward. You understand me? We only need the president to take action. There must be consequences. I've been saying it many times. So I believe that the federal government will do it. So it might take a little bit of time, but there must be consequences. There must be systems in place. I've said this many times because if there are systems in place, people like Ajero will not just wake up and do it. He's thinking that Nigeria is Nigeria of Buhari or of yesterday. No, because there's no system. Anybody can just wake up and do anything. You know what I mean? You know, public school not funded or not working, teachers don't go to school, this and that. So people are now opening their own private schools. Things not working. Churches everywhere. Nothing. Yeah. So those are the cause of the problem. Workers don't want to work. Change work to American style. Work 2 hours, we pay. Stop monthly payment of salary. Exactly. I've said this. I think this is going to be another conversation. Let us change our method. Let us pay by hours. Just like what every other country do, they pay by hours. Let's pay by hours. Anytime they have a clocking system, if they log in, if they get paid. They don't log in, they leave it. They log in, they work, they give. They must be. They don't just log in and go and sit down and be talking without doing anything. You see, that's it. All this thing has to be changed. People need to be paid. They want to be paid. They want more money. Then they have to do more work. You understand? Sometimes I listen to some people comparing. Maybe they say, "Oh, Sima, you're in the UK. How much is minimum wage?" Go and ask people that do minimum wage what they do, the kind of jobs that they do, and compare it to what happened in Nigeria. I've been to Nigerian offices, public servant offices, all those companies. You don't do anything, man. You're just sleeping. So, and then you're comparing. So all those is rubbish, man. That's why we know that they are a bunch of criminals. We need a government that will put the right systems in place, and that is what President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is doing. Simple. When the right systems are put in place, then everything will work out. That's it. People are sharing my videos. They are not going to share this one, though. I think I'm going to use this one to close. So people are sharing my videos of what the things I've been doing, because that's what I've been doing. I've always been very vocal, contributing, want the progress of the country. That is my job. I'm proud of it. I'm so much liking it that they can see that it's not today that I started. So that's it. So They did not see this one. This video has gone over how many millions? This video has gone over, let me check how many millions now. This video I've done almost 2 million now on TikTok. You understand me?
Go to farm, you see your friends every day.
Wait, listen up.
Where are you from?
Nigeria?
Listen
What
up.
are the main differences with life in Nigeria and in the UK?
Oh, life in Nigeria is the best. You own your house, you live in your house, you go to farm, you see your friends every day. You come out, it's like Camden Town. Nigeria every day is like Camden Town. Here, things are boring, people are depressed. Back home, nobody's depressed, everybody's laughing. In fact, dancing and clubbing, they don't even care, even if they work or not. But if you don't work here,
You see the cap?
it's a big problem.
Oh, that's a different one.
Nigeria?
What are the main
You see the same
differences
cap?
with life in Nigeria and in the UK?
Oh,
Yeah,
life
it's
in
the cap.
Nigeria is the
You
best.
see?
You own your house, you live in your house, you go to farm, you see your friends every day. You come out, it's like Camden Town. Nigeria every day is like Camden Town.
You see
Here,
that?
things are boring, people are depressed. Back home, nobody's depressed, everybody's laughing. In fact, dancing and clubbing, they don't even care, even if they work or not. But if you don't work here, it's a big problem.
Where are you from?
That is exactly what that brother said. So when they are sharing my video, share all the things that I've done and said, you know. Anyways, that's by the way, guys. We are kings and queens and we overcome the world. Anybody that likes to listen will listen. We don't care. You understand me? At the end of the day, you will see that you find out that we are always right. You understand me? You can use your emotions to deceive yourself. At the end of the day, what have you achieved? Ajero tried to do is use Nigeria Labour Congress. All of them failed. Obi did the same thing. Atiku did it. All of you just failed, man. Work together with the president, bring ideas, new skills to support this government to make this government move forward. Put the right system in place to make sure this government move forward. In the other way around, we want this government to hold people accountable, and there must be consequences. People like will be supposed not to be making noise at Jero, all those things, because they're the one, you know. I mean, it makes the country not to be like there's nobody taking action. We need this country, this government to take actions to punish criminal consequences. Let Nigerians see that people have been punished, so that people will learn. There will be a lesson, and it will not repeat itself. That is my own conversation. As it stands now, we need the government to take action to stop these criminals in the marketers, in the price of food, in the transportation. You know, all these things. People are the cause of it. There's nothing else. People are the cause of the problems. That is the truth. People are the cause of it. People are the ones sponsoring it. People are the one behind the situations. Let the government sort this out, find them, and solve the problem. I'm so much blessed, and we are happy that this government is in place. You understand me? So all of the people that are calling me names, my brother, as you can see me, I know be your mate. No be your mate. So you know, I'm not your mate, so I can't help you. You understand me? I can't help you. That's the truth. So, but I just want to assure you that in the next 4 years, President Tinubu should be able to put this country to a certain level that everybody can see that yes, this is a man, this is the right man for the job, and he's delivering results. Are you getting me now? Our prayers remain with the president for wisdom, for good health, to be strong and healthy. Even as they pray for him to die, he did not die. They pray for him to sick, he did not sick. So we are going to pray for him for more health, good health, long life, prosperity, wisdom, understanding, to make the right decision, choose the right people, take action as a smart president, take action as a president that is ready to resolve the issues and to stop criminality, because the problem of Nigeria is caused by individuals, either politicians or individuals in various companies or in various areas of Nigeria. They are the cause of the problem. So let the president put an end to it and move this country forward. That's our prayer. That's the kind of decision we are praying for President Tinubu to take, including his friends and people are surrounding him, because they are the cause of problems. Are you getting me now? So, and then pray for patriotic Nigerians as well, for them to be strong and healthy and to benefit from this government and to, do something tangible, get a skill, learn new skill, find work, start business. Those are the things that will help this country to succeed. That's my prayers, guys. Of course, you know my name. My name is Akparawa Nsima, the first son of Idu and from Akwa Ibom. Our job is to make sure that we continue to fight in order to protect and to defend our land. Stay blessed. Stay blessed, guys, and bye for now. I'm going to end this now. I'm going to end this on my Facebook. All right, guys, thank you very much. Benjamin, no wahala, okay? Benjamin, no wahala. Enjoy yourself, okay? You will still come back and see me. Keep on learning. That's all I can tell you, man. Keep on learning. I'm so happy and glad that you're learning from me. Keep on learning. Okay, I can't help you. All right, guys. Thank you very much.